Yo, 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 what's going on out the fight? Well, this your boy Monty back with another one, man. And I got the big brodies with me. You know the ones that put in work, that's at these gyms. You dig me? We got Mr. TBA. You know, let them know what's up, Ray.
Man, y'all know how I do. It's your boy, Mr. 214, and I'm on that bullshit again. Yeah, that way.
You understand me? We got my big bro Jakalfitness in this thing. You understand? Let them know what's up, Jack.
You already know, man. It's Jakalfitness, man. I'm a Team Spence soldier. Jack's a flat Team Spence, so it don't make sense, man. Down promotions.
Yeah.
Y'all already know y'all rocking with the one and only, the one and
Jack's a
only
flat Team Spence, so
Monty
it don't make
Brown. And we here to give y'all boys this knowledge, man. You know what I mean?
sense.
Nothing but knowledge. But
Cheeseburger and French fries. I mean,
we can touch on this, right? Ray, you want to touch on the undercard of Deontay Wilder. I wanted to let it heat up a little bit, let a few people get up in this deal.
Well, yeah, let's let them get on a little bit. Let's let them get on there a little bit.
Let's
it.
let,
Say,
let
shout
the
out to
beat build.
everybody on Money Brown TV. You understand me? Say, Money, what about your Venmo and shit? You got that shit, right?
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. I'm putting that in the chat as we speak, right?
Say, y'all make sure y'all donate to my boy Venmo, man, to keep this channel running because Money Brown
Yeah.
is one of the best in boxing, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to talking that boxing and breaking it down, you know what I'm saying, and he do it on the daily. So if y'all ride with Money Brown, like I ride with Money Brown, y'all make sure y'all touch that thing down there. Yeah, that
Yeah,
way.
definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, though we can jump into this deal. Man, Ray pissed off about this Jackal, man. He ain't liking the undercard of Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, man. He ain't
Yeah.
liking it. I
Nope,
mean, he's not liking it.
nope.
Yeah, they
I
got
don't,
they got some good guys on. I think ain't Ortiz fighting. You got
yeah,
Swift Hurd.
uh-huh,
You got a couple names on there.
yeah.
He
But
don't like the opponents.
it's bullshit.
Oh,
Let
the
me tell you.
opponents.
Now, let me tell you why this is bullshit, right? Because this is a pay-per-view fight, right?
Yeah, you right. You
Then
right.
look, and when you put into a pay-per-view fucking fight, you supposed to put on the motherfucking show. That's just like
Yeah,
the World Wrestling Federation wrestling. When they put on WrestleMania, they putting on all the fights that everybody want to see because that's the big event. Pay-per-view is like a once, a two times a year deal where you see fights on pay-per-view. And my
yeah,
thing is, when you putting a fight on pay-per-view, especially a Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, which two guys is big names, but they ain't just names like that that's gonna sell just by themselves to the public alone to all the casuals. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury can't do that. And when you put listen, I got no problem with Jeff Hurd. I think he's the best 154 pounder in the world. And that's all facts in my opinion.
yeah.
But
He's a
there's no
beast.
way you put Jared Hurd, who just coming off shoulder surgery, on her with a guy named Melbourne. Somebody please explain to me who the fuck is Melbourne?
Thank you.
Where the fuck did he come from? Like nobody knows this guy in Melbourne. I didn't even fucking know this guy.
Yeah, you right.
And look,
That's yeah.
and then look, then you have fucking Joe Hanks versus Joe. What's his fucking name? Money.
Hold on, you talking about who? What fighter?
At the heavyweight, that Joe.
Joe Joyce.
Yeah, Joe Joyce versus Joe Hanks. Who the fuck are they? Who
Nah,
the
you right.
fuck is Joe Joyce and Joe Hanks? Now listen,
Yeah, you
as
right.
a hardcore boxing fan, I know who Joe Joyce is. But who the fuck is Joe Hanks? I've never heard of this guy in my entire fucking life.
You
And
right.
for them to be putting on the fucking pay-per-view card. Listen to me. You got Jared Hurd versus Melbourne, a fucking guy we ain't never
Yeah,
heard of. Then you got the battle
yeah.
of the Joes. You got the battle of the fucking Joes, the unknown Joes. Then you got Luis Ortiz versus Travis Kaufman. Are you fucking kidding me? Listen, I could have dealt with a Luis Ortiz versus a big Baby Miller. I know Baby Miller got a fight coming up, but I'm just saying. I could
Yeah,
have looked at a Luis Ortiz versus a big Baby Miller or a Luis Ortiz versus a Dylan White,
a Dylan White. Yeah,
but you put
Dylan
him on
White.
here against Travis Kaufman, and then you expect the casual public to feed into this? Now listen, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, they are two big name opponents. But
Yeah,
Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, they cannot cover a pay-per-view card with their names alone. You can't have Jared Hurd. Respectfully, I like that guy coming off soldier surgery, coming on here being a co-main event against a fucking unknown. You can't have the two battle of the fucking Joes. These guys who nobody fucking knows. And only 100 people in the world probably know who Joe Joyce is. And then
yeah.
you fucking have Luis Ortiz against Travis Kaufman. Showtime, y'all out of line for this weak ass lineup. Then y'all want to charge us what? 69, 79, $89 on pay-per-view? And we got to wait through them 3 or 4 boring ass fights before we get to Luis Ortiz and I mean before we get to Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, and we don't even know that fucking fight could be over in the round, and then we have 3 long ass 12-round fights of unknown motherfuckers who we don't even know. This is bullshit. And Showtime, y'all let y'all slipping on y'all pimping with the zone. And y'all letting the zone wipe y'all out because we as the public, when it comes to a pay-per-view fucking fight, it should be a lineup of other fights that's going to help carry this card. Why is Leo Santa Cruz versus Gary Russell Jr. not
Oh
on this
yeah, that
card?
would have been an excellent.
Why
That would
they
have been an excellent
why
undercard fight.
didn't Showtime push for that? Why even Javante Davis versus a Abner Mares? Why is it not on this fucking card? This is
Yeah,
fucking
you're right.
ridiculous, man. And then they expect
Nah, you're
the
right.
public to just feed in on this bullshit. I will not be paying for this fight. Will I go watch this fight? Absolutely. But I'm gonna go to your local sports bar or one of my people house.
You're right. Yeah, I'm on that same wave when it comes to that fight.
Yeah,
I'm on that same wave, but I feel you as far as like the they should have had a Tank Davis or a Gary Russell and Leo Santa Cruz on the undercard. You need big name marquee fights on the undercard, like you said. The two unnamed unknown Joes and Jared Hurd fighting the dude nobody ever heard of is not gonna help that pay per view sell at all.
man, this is and look, I don't expect this pay per view to do over 150,000 buys. I really don't.
But see I heard in the beginning they was trying to get Spencer and Garcia on that undercard, but
They should have did it. They should have
it,
did it.
it fell
And
through.
look, this is the same thing about Earl Spence versus Mikey Garcia. I'm gonna raise that same fucking argument. Don't have fucking Earl Spence versus Mikey Garcia, a pay-per-view fight, and then y'all have a bullshit ass lineup under that. Do not do that to the public, man. Look, I'm from Dallas, so I'm gonna enjoy just going to see that because it's Earl Spence. So I'm gonna show up and show out. But I'm speaking for the rest of the American public. Just like I'm against this bullshit ass, weak ass undercard for Deontay Wilder fight. They better Fox, y'all button up a bite on y'all first big fucking opportunity on pay-per-view and have a weak ass undercard, man. That shit is unacceptable for us to the public, man.
Yeah, nah, they gotta come correct. They definitely gotta come correct with that.
Yeah, I kind of agree myself because I feel like what Ray's saying is, and we paying our damn money, and we know they going over 59.99 for this fight. We know that for a fact. So when you talking about pay-per-view, you know what I mean? That's the creme de la creme of boxing.
Oh yeah, pay
You
per
want to,
view they gotta come correct.
yeah, you want to draw people to buying pay-per-view. You gotta give us shit to look at. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Now, when you got Fury and Wilder, of course, that's a headline. There's one of the biggest heavyweight fights you can make. But at the same time, you gotta give us some shit that we can enjoy leading up to the fight. You know what I mean?
yeah.
A lot of people don't want to. A lot of people don't want a bunch
when
of
it comes to
smoothie.
pay-per-view, the undercard fights got to be good fights. They
Yeah.
got to be almost like a headliner fight on the pay-per-view side. Like if you take Floyd's last pay-per-view, he had the McGregor card, he had Javante on it, he had Badu Jack, and they was fighting for world titles. So
Yeah.
you got to come correct when it's pay-per-view, man, because the people paying that money, so they really got to get their money's worth.
That's true, bro. That's true. Especially you want to draw casual fans in as well.
Yeah. But you know it is. It's like trial by error for the PBC. So I think this is their first time really trying to put on a pay-per-view card though.
Well, this for Earl for Fox. It's the first time for Fox, but you know they had a few pay-per-views on Showtime.
Take your sneakers off, put it in the room.
So when it comes
Man,
for Fox, you
I
know,
wouldn't give a damn if it was their first time or their 100th time. If them motherfuckers gonna put on a pay-per-view fight and they want the American public and everybody else around the world to order this fight, this fucking weak-ass undercard is unacceptable. Showtime, y'all fucking dropped the ball, man. And y'all fucking disappointed me because I'm not as hyped about this pay-per-view fight. Do I want to see Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder? Yeah. But the other shit, I'm not hyped about it. I don't want to see the experiment of Jared Hurd coming back, testing his shoulder to see if he's 100%. I don't want to see that. Jared Hurd should be fighting on a regular fucking Showtime card or a Fox card. He shouldn't be the co-main event coming off a hurt shoulder fighting against a dude we don't know nothing about.
Wait,
Y'all
hold
dropped
on.
the fucking ball.
Wait, can I ask something? Can I ask you something real fast, Ray?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ray.
Yeah.
So, like, they just did the Fox, the Fox PBC shit yesterday, bro. And with them knowing that they had all them fights lined up for a Fox lineup, you don't think that had something to do with the under, you know what I'm saying, with the underachieving on the undercards? Because, like, my thing is, like, who was they going to put on there knowing that they had all these fights lined up for Fox? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that could have had something to do with why the undercards aren't as good as we thought. Yes, sir.
I don't give a shit what they had lined up. Listen, when you talk about pay-per-view, like I was speaking earlier, when WWF, World Wrestling Federation, put on their biggest show, that's WrestleMania, right? They gonna have all the top wrestlers fighting each other, bro. And this is for us, the public, bro. If you put on a pay-per-view fight, bro, listen to me, Jay, and tell me if I'm right or wrong about this.
Okay.
Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, them two names alone can't carry a fucking pay-per-view card. Do you agree or do you disagree?
I guess I kind of agree.
I disagree.
Okay. I mean, I think Tyson Fury name can. I just don't know if Wilder name can yet. Cause we ain't seen him on this big stage.
And listen, bro, this isn't Floyd Mayweather we're talking about. We ain't really give two fucks who Floyd was fighting on his undercard, who he had on the undercard. We were just ready to see Floyd because Floyd worked his way up there.
Well, yeah, but in that same sentence though, was Floyd that same way for his first pay-per-view event? I don't really remember his first pay-per-view.
Listen to what I'm saying,
fight,
bro.
But I'm saying, like, you got to think this Deontay Wilder first pay-per-view, bro.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. It's not fair to be like, oh, well, he can't carry. You know what I'm saying? He may not be able to carry it by himself with his name, but you got to build him. You got to build him to be there, bro. Like, you can't just expect him to come out and do what? What's up, bro?
I don't give a fuck if it was his first, his fifth, or his 10th. Now listen, I ain't talking about us building Deontay Wilder as a pay-per-view star. I'm talking about Deontay Wilder, and you making my point for me. You saying this is first one? They got the build on it. Yeah. So and with me saying that, him and Tyson Fury name alone can't carry a whole fucking pay-per-view card. And
I believe it could, and I'm gonna tell you why it could, Ray.
Man, they
because
dropped the ball, money.
No, you saying to drop the ball on the undercards, and I could agree. But when you talking about they can't carry a pay per view, yes, they can carry a pay per view when you got two of the biggest heavyweights in the world, and you know the winner of this fight possibly getting Anthony Joshua. Not saying that it's gonna happen like that, but at the end of the day, you got the UK versus the US of A, and once you got that, it's gonna always sell. And they both undefeated, and we know what's at stake. So they do got the right to carry a pay per view card, but I'm with you when you talking about the undercard. Yes, it's shitty cards, and when you got people paying money, they deserve to get their
Right.
money worth. You know what I'm saying? So
Correct.
when you look at JoJo, you can look at some quick ass nights of fights. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not really competitive there. You know what I mean? Like the undercards, everybody that's the big dogs, they supposed to win. You know, Deontay and Tyson Fury is the only fight on the card where you can say it can go either way. But when you look at the other fights, these dudes supposed to win. And when you got fights like that, you look at those motherfuckers that's almost as tune-ups.
But how is this undercard any different than the Canelo Triple G2 undercard? You see what I'm saying? Like,
Bro, don't start this shit with me. I was all that. Don't do that. Don't ever disrespect Canelo and
Bro,
G2.
no, bro.
No,
We
don't
talking about
do
the
that.
undercards, though. We talking about the
No,
undercard, though, right?
no. But listen to what I
That
said.
undercard was underwhelming too. What do you
But
mean?
listen to what I said. I said Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, them two alone, they can't carry a pay-per-view card. It's don't Canelo and Triple G, them two alone, they can carry a
Yes, they
pay-per-view
could.
card.
Yes, they do, because they got the charisma to sell that bitch. They got the charisma to sell it.
Stop
Yes,
money.
No, you can't say they can't carry a pay-per-view because they carrying this motherfucker right now.
No, they not money.
Those press conference was on fire, bro.
Money, come on, money. We hardcore fans, money. Of course, it was on fire.
Yeah, but the thing is this: you can't say what it's gonna be until December.
Money,
after December 1st,
no. I can't say it, bro.
After we see the numbers, we gotta see what the numbers look like.
Yeah, you got to see the numbers. Exactly, bro.
I see the light. I see the light. Thank God Almighty.
He said, I see the light.
You understand me? Now listen, y'all got to look. Stop it. Hey, listen. I want this pay-per-view to do great too. But Showtime, they dropped the ball. Instead of them having, bro, you know how this pay-per-view could have did magic for the end of the year? If they would have put some fights on there. I understand what you're saying, Jay, about Fox and the big deal with Fox.
Yeah, bro. You got to take care of the
hold up.
brand,
I understand what you're saying with that. But Al Heyman and Showtime dropped the ball because they should have had some of them fights, one or two of them fights on there, bro. Gervonta Davis versus Abner Mares should have been on this card. That would have made it more appealing. Me and Money was talking about that earlier. I was like, nah, at first. Money had to make me understand.
Maybe that was a Floyd thing, though. Maybe that was a Floyd thing, though.
No, but bro, listen. It don't matter, man. Listen to me, man. They should have made it happen.
Yeah, because Floyd is with Al Heyman, especially when it's with Showtime. They could have made that happen. They could have.
And Jay, don't try to compare this to no Canelo.
I get what you're saying. I was kind of misunderstanding what you were trying to say. Once you explained, I kind of get what you're trying to say. I got you. Yeah. But I still disagree with you because you got to think, bro. Like, when we start talking about casual fans, man, like, we hardcore, so we going to watch it, you know what I'm saying, because we hardcore fans and we understand the magnitude of the fight. But when you start talking about casual fans, man, Triple G brought in a lot of casual fans. Why? Because he was knocking everybody the fuck out. Deontay Wilder got that same type of charisma, and I think he got more of a superstar personality than a Triple G. Triple G was a motherfucker that was knocking niggas out, but he wasn't really speaking English. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't know, like, Canelo don't speak English, but we like seeing them fight because what they do in there. You know what I'm saying? And it's easy for casual fans to watch their type of fights because they got all action fights. And I think Deontay Wilder got that same type of fight style, that charisma, the talk game. He got, you know what I'm saying? He got everything, you know what I'm saying? To be that pay-per-view star that's going to draw those casuals out there. So I think him and Tyson Fury can absolutely carry a pay-per-view just based off everything we've seen in boxing. Everybody loves a good heavyweight fight, period. Like, that's just what it is, period.
And the heavyweights are always like, if you got a heavyweight knocking people out, it's always gonna be a good pay-per-view draw because they heavyweights. Of course, they heavyweights.
Now, what they charging for that pay-per-view, I don't know. I haven't about that, but that might be a good story.
These are two of the top heavyweights at that. So, like I say, once you got the UK versus the USA, man, you can always sell it.
Man, stop it, bro.
Oh, man, let me say this, especially when you got fucking Anthony Joshua sitting over there, the biggest thing in the heavyweight division, knowing that him and Deontay Wilder are supposed to be next. You know, so people gonna have their eyes on this fight just because that reason alone, bro.
Correct, that's true.
But money, Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua could carry a pay-per-view.
That's the sign. It's okay.
Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury with this weak-ass undercard can't, bro.
Why?
How come
he ain't even fought in America yet. How you know he can't? How can you be so sure that him and Anthony Joshua can at least Tyson Fury done fought in America?
Stop it,
bro. Bro, wait a minute. Hold on, bro. We ain't seen Joshua outside the UK. Joshua out there fighting motherfucking Mary Poppins and shit, and they getting motherfucking 40,000 motherfuckers
fighting.
Bro, yeah, the man coming out beating the best. I think me and you just was talking about it.
Who done beat the better competition?
You talking about out of Wilder and Joshua?
I already broke that shit down. They can go like.
That's a simple question. It was either Wilder or Joshua.
I can say Wilder.
I can say Wilder.
Listen.
Once you look at it, Ray. All right, who won the belt from the toughest person when they won their first belt? All right, now you can say Wilder when he beat
Anthony Joshua.
Hell no. So you gonna say Charles?
Anthony Joshua.
No.
Then Bermain's Deverne. So once you look at that situation, all right, then you say all right, you say Anthony Joshua, he beat fucking Klitschko. I can't put Klitschko.
Damn it, money. Hold up, money.
Look,
Anthony
I can't put
Joshua
Klitschko
numbered about 15 and 0, bro.
I'm not talking about 15 right?
Money, he was like 10 and 0.
Wait. Is Klitschko a better win? Is Joshua's win over Klitschko a better win than Deontay Wilder's over Luis Ortiz?
Yes, nigga.
You crazy as fuck. You done lost your fucking mind.
Jay, that's why
come on, bro.
No, Jay, that's why you get the
Come on, bro. That's some bullshit, bro.
No, hold up, Jay. That's why you get the IOTBA sit your ass down the war, fam. Hold up, I'm gonna tell you, nigga, because Luis Ortiz ain't never been no fucking champion, bro. Klitschko is a fucking champion, bro. How the fuck you gonna say Luis Ortiz win better?
In an era where there were no heavyweights, motherfucker like, cool, bitch, like,
man, sit your ass down with that shit, Jay.
Come on, bro.
Man, sit your ass down with that shit.
Nah, man.
So, money, you agree with him?
I can't put Klitschko light years ahead of.
You niggas tripping, bro. Say hold up. Say these real black ass.
No.
Say these.
Stop trying to use that American shit, right?
No, bro.
This is why I say it, bro. Because once you look at Klitschko, who was already dethroned by motherfucking Tyson Fury, he was dethroned by Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
And you come up and you look at that skill level and you look at
money the weak ass. Hold up.
Nothing.
Hold up, money.
I don't know weak ass nothing.
You talking about that weak ass heavyweight fight where nobody didn't get punished?
Did he lose the motherfucker? That's the question. Did he lose it?
Bro.
Hey, Jay's all day. You know what I'm saying? They talking about that weak ass championship fight with Tyson Fury.
But now he want to discredit Tyson Fury. He want to discredit though. He want
Why?
No, money. Look, money. I ain't discrediting.
Defense, he did outbox Klitschko, man.
No, he did. Money. I ain't discrediting it. I'm just saying. Money. Hold up. That wasn't the weakest heavyweight fight you ever. Heavyweight championship fight.
That was a smart heavyweight fight by Tyson Fury.
Money.
This is how I knew Tyson Fury was gonna beat him, bro. Because once you look at Klitschko coming up, and when he get old, Tyson Fury will punch a motherfucker, grab him, lean on him. I mean, sorry, not Tyson Fury, Klitschko. Punch him, grab him, lean on him.
Yeah,
Punch him,
yeah.
grab him, lean on him. All the time. Look what happened with his ass when he came over to America and when he
Money,
fought.
money,
When he
money,
fought, when he
money,
fought Brandon
money.
Jennings.
But nah, fuck that.
And
You out
his
of
ass,
line, bro,
hold
for
on,
talking about that was a smart
bro.
ass fight. Man, cut the
I
bullshit.
can't
He
watch
said
That
you
was
out
the
of
weakest. That was the
Right.
weakest, sloppiest heavyweight championship
Man,
fight
you can
of all
call
time.
it correct. Correct. You can call it what you want to. At the end of the day, Tyson Fury dethroned that man 10-year run.
He did.
Yeah.
It
I
doesn't
give
matter
him
what you say.
I give him credit for
It doesn't
that.
matter what you say. It's not how you win, it's that you win.
Money, okay, that's true, bro.
At the
But
end of the
money,
day.
hold up. Answer my question, sir. That wasn't the weakest heavyweight championship fight of all time.
No, I'm not gonna say it was the
Man,
weakest heavyweight
everybody was
championship
saying,
fight of all
man,
time.
everybody, man, no,
I'm
nobody,
not,
nigga,
I'm not
nobody.
I don't give a fuck what everybody say.
No,
Everybody
hold on, no,
say
fuck
it's
that
not.
money. Because if everybody's saying that, it got to be goddamn true. If you
I
just
don't give
have,
a fuck what
if you
everybody say.
hold up, if you
I
got
don't have to agree with
98%,
everybody because they didn't
hold
like
up,
Tyson
hey,
Fury's
you ain't
performance.
got to. But if you got 98% of the people saying that's the weakest shit of all time, and then you got 2%, which side are you leaning towards?
What you mean 98%? You just put a percentage on that motherfucker.
Money, you say
Percentage.
money. I swear. Listen. I guarantee you, that's a fight I never went back and watched again. And there was a lot of
That's
people who did the
great.
same.
One out of how many? Come on now, bro.
Money, that was the weakest fight ever, bro. And don't sit up here and try to tell me that Luis Ortiz, Deontay Wilder being Luis Ortiz was a better fucking win
Man,
than
Luis
Anthony
Ortiz
Joshua beating Klitschko.
is a more
Are you
dangerous
kidding
fighter
me?
Yeah,
Man,
yo,
come
Luis
on,
Ortiz
shit.
gets
that he
ducked. A
fought.
lot of people duck him.
Man, he ain't.
People never want to fight him.
Man, oh hey, man, we
Bro,
can call
look, bro. Here's why I say it's a better win, bro. I look at where Ortiz was like in the heavyweight, like you know what I'm saying, rankings, like amongst
Say, how
like
old is Ortiz?
I don't know, probably he probably might be 112. Yeah, I don't know.
No, seriously. They say he's 38, but
They
how
say
old
he's
do you really
38,
think he is?
39, but
No, I'm
he
saying, but
could be about
how old do
40.
you really think he is? Though I know he
He
ain't
could be
no
about. I think he in his mid 40s. Say the
like
truth. That's what I
45,
think.
46, right?
But with that
Right?
being said, you can't take that away because he was still the most avoided fighter at heavyweight.
Okay, so
45,
look.
145, 109. He was still the most avoided fighter at his weight class. And what did Deontay Wilder do? Went in there and knocked him out, bro. He was
Knocked him
undefeated
out,
too.
stopped him.
Klitschko wasn't undefeated when Joshua beat him.
And he almost beat Wilder. So that shows you was a more dangerous opponent.
Okay, so you making my point right here, Jay. Look, it say on paper that Luis Ortiz is 39, 38, 39, right?
Okay.
But in our reality, like I'm gonna keep saying this, we know about the Cubans. Hey, God bless them, because
Yeah.
if I was a Cuban and I was really 27,
But
and
the
I had to
age don't
say,
take away from his
hold up,
performance,
money, let
right?
me make my point, fam.
Right, I was just gonna say,
Look,
Go ahead, make it.
If I was a Cuban and I was really 27 or 28, you know, I'll lie too and say I'm 19 to get over here to make them extra millions of dollars. I
but
will.
do you have the facts to say that he
Hold up,
lying
Jay.
about his
Hold
age?
up, cuz. God bless them Cubans, man, because I know it's horrible over there. So if y'all got the lie to get over here to make some extra millions, hey, God bless y'all. So what I'm saying is, if Luis Ortiz, if we all could say on paper, he say 38, 39, right? But in all reality, that dude was like 45, 46 when he
But do
fought
we know that?
Deontay Wilder.
Do we know that though?
How you? We
Do we
listen.
know that?
No, Jay. Not factually. We don't know it.
Right,
But
so we can't make an argument and a premise on something that we can't
hold up, Jay.
prove. Like what?
Jay. I understand what you're saying, bro. Not factually. I agree with you. But in reality, we know that dude was like 45, 46. So with him fighting Deontay Wilder, he in his mid-40s, which you said that, which I absolutely 100% agree with you, with Klitschko actually being 41 and Anthony Joshua beating him. How are we going to say Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz is a better victory than Anthony Joshua versus Klitschko? I just want to know.
Was Klitschko? Oh, because Klitschko was undefeated, right? Klitschko was undefeated, right? Klitschko had all the belts, right?
No, he wasn't undefeated.
First of all, we can't say that Luis Ortiz is in his fucking mid-40s just because y'all think that, bro.
Money,
That man say he's 39, bro.
money. Money. Hold up. So money. You think Luis Ortiz is what his age say?
Yeah, I don't
Money.
think I don't think that man in no mid-40s, bro.
Money. Hold up, money. So you think Luis Ortiz 38, 39?
Yeah, it could be 39. Yeah, hell yeah.
So hold
I
up.
mean,
You think money?
what do you? Cause you can't
No,
look
no,
at him and say he in his 40s or
no. I'm
nothing,
just
bro.
asking. You
And
think
the
that's his
performances he
real
put on
age?
don't make it look like 40 something years old.
No, hey, money. Listen, bro. Hey, listen, Cubans. God bless y'all. I know. Hey, to get some millions, more
But we
millions.
can't. But
I will
wait,
lie
but
to you.
wait, bro. I feel you. But like I said, you can't build an argument based off something that we
Hey,
cannot
bro. No.
factually
Hey,
prove, bro. Like,
so hold up.
cause you're
Okay.
like, look, cause
All
basically
right.
what
So,
you're saying is, oh well, because Deontay Wilder beat him, and we think he was 49, it's not a better win than beating Klitschko. That's
yeah,
basically what you're
exactly.
saying. You can't make that argument, bro.
Why
Like,
can't I?
because it's not a factual argument.
No,
You're
it don't
arguing.
got to be factual. We talking about reality, sir. Everybody know Luis Ortiz
So
ain't no 38,
you
39.
know in reality that he's not 38.
No, yes, you said it yourself. He's
No,
in
no,
his
no. You
mid
asked me
40s.
how old do I think he is. I told you
Yeah,
I think he's this age.
yeah,
I didn't say he
no,
was
and
this age.
I agree with you factually. I can't prove that, but
So how
hey,
can you say it's not the better win if the only reason you said that Wilder's win over Ortiz was not better than Joshua's win over Klitschko was because of Ortiz's age,
no,
and
that
we
ain't that's what
cannot
I said.
prove,
No,
because you ain't
no,
told me shit about in
no,
the ring
and
or
nigga, I
anything of
said
why
it
that's
when I
not.
first started, nigga. Ortiz ain't never been a motherfucking champion, nigga. That's
What?
in
Cause
the
you ain't got the
discussion.
opportunity to be no champion, bro. Come on,
Nigga,
bro.
yes
Like,
it do.
cuz?
What the
No,
fuck
he
you?
didn't,
So
bro. Come on, bro.
cuz.
No, he didn't,
Jay.
bro.
Hold up,
No, he
Mr.
didn't, bro.
Truth
Come on,
Boxing
man.
Talk. You telling
Come
me?
on, bro.
Hold up, you telling me never being a fucking champion don't mean nothing, bro?
Bro, listen to me. Hold on. Listen to me, fam. Listen, fam, because I don't know if you know this or not, right? Right? So, when Fury beat Klitschko, right? Right? Motherfucker, he had to what? He had all the best stuff at WBC. He had to let them bitches go because he got suspended, right? Guess
Yeah.
what, motherfucker? Luis Ortiz was the motherfucking WBA interim, which should have put him in line to have
Yeah.
the WBA belt when Tyson Fury had to let them
Bro,
bitches go, bro. So wait,
bro,
no, let
listen.
me finish.
No,
Let me
okay.
finish. But they didn't let that happen. What they did, they put the fucking vacant belt on the line for Klitschko and Joshua when Joshua wasn't nowhere in the WBA rankings to get that shit. They gifted that shit to him, bro. So don't tell me Luis Ortiz got his fair due when the
Hey,
bitch had
bro,
held the
don't sit up.
WBA regular
Okay,
and the
Jay.
interim belt for years and never got his
Jay,
title shot. Man, get the
Jay,
fuck
don't
out of here with that shit, man.
Jay, don't sit up,
Come on, bro.
here, man. You get
Come
the
on,
fuck
bro.
out of here. Don't be getting up here trying to tell me about motherfuckers getting skipped over and motherfucker not getting this bill. Motherfucker, this boxing that always happen. We seen fucking Charles Martin come out of fucking nowhere and get a goddamn title shot. Fuck are you talking about? So you
Yeah,
telling me
but we
that?
know one thing though, man.
Hold up.
We
You
know one
telling me?
thing. Eddie
You tell
Hearn dropped Luis Ortiz because he ain't want him to fight Joshua.
Hold up, fam.
Joshua, yeah.
Yeah.
No, let
Yeah.
me give. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not going there yet. Don't try to twist
He said
up.
we're
Let's
not
go.
going there yet.
Let's go back
Yo,
with Jay
listen,
said.
after Ortiz knocked out Michael Grant, yo, he got ducked, man. They didn't want no smoke with Ortiz,
Hey,
man.
bro, I
Nope.
ain't saying Ortiz ain't never get ducked. But what I'm saying is, don't sit up here and tell me Deontay Wilder beating Ortiz is a better win than
But
Klitschko.
you
Hold
still,
up,
but
Jay.
you
Can I
still.
talk?
Go
Can I
ahead.
talk?
Yeah. Go ahead. My bad, friend. Go ahead.
And look. I don't give a fuck about no WBA interim or silver belt champion. Them ain't the real champions to me. Them just the
No,
dude.
that's not the point I was
Hold
making.
up.
That's not the point I was making,
No,
though.
hold up,
That's not
hold
the point
up,
I was making.
hold up. You said he had that, and Anthony Joshua came and got this. He's W. I don't care about that, bro. Interim belt is just like a golden ticket to get a shot at the title shot. It never happened. And then look, when he did get his shot, he lost. Not only did he lose,
See,
he
wait.
got
See,
knocked
that's
out.
okay, bang. That's the problem with your argument, though, bro. You said it's not a good win. First, you said it's because of his age, because he was
I ain't
older
say
than what he
Luis
said he was.
Ortiz wasn't a good win.
No, you said it wasn't a better win than
It's
Klitschko
not.
because of Luis Ortiz's age, right? And we picked that argument apart. Then you came back and said a nigga that's not ever been a world champion. He hasn't been a world champion because of the politics of boxing, not because he hasn't deserved a shot at a belt. Right? Come on, bro.
Hey, fuck the politics that's been going on for years. He had his shot at Deontay Wilder, and he failed miserably. He got knocked the fuck out. He got knocked the fuck out, bro. That's failing miserably.
I think I'm gonna rest my argument, bro.
Well, rest your argument. Because when the motherfucker get knocked out, they fail miserably, nigga. It ain't like he lasted 12 rounds when we go on the scorecard. 115 to 113.
Yo, listen,
Deontay Wilder.
Yo,
let Jack talk.
In Jay's defense, he ain't failed miserably. It was controversial because they tried to say that Wilder was out on his feet, man. They gave him some extra seconds, man.
Man, but listen, okay. So if we're gonna if we're gonna nitpick like that, then why when I say it was the worst heavyweight championship fight in history, then Money Brown say it was the smartest fight.
No, wait a minute. I said it was a smart fight fought by Tyson Fury. Don't try to look right. Don't try to put words in my mouth. You can't get mad, bro.
Hey, no, I said smart. I said smart.
I said it because. You getting mad at how Tyson Fury dethroned Klitschko. You getting mad how that man fought his fight.
No,
Listen, that man fought a fight sticking to his game plan. Sticking to his game plan. Whether he made that motherfucker boring, a snoozer, a loser. At the end of the day, Tyson Fury made history by dethroning a man that reigned for 10 years.
In 10 years, yeah.
In 10 years and became unified champion and became the #1 welterweight in the world. Now, when you look at
heavyweight.
Listen, when we look at Anthony Joshua beating Klitschko, we already know Klitschko was on his way out the door. He said this was his last. Hold on, no, listen. He was on his way out the door. This was the big ass payday. Now, was he? No, and they fought for vacant belts. They fought for vacant belts. Klitschko didn't have a fucking title, like you saying. He won a title. Now, credit what you saying is, Klitschko has the bigger name, the more accolades than Luis Ortiz. We don't dispute that. Yes, he reigned for 10 years. Him and his brother going down in history in the Hall of Fame. Of course, we understand that. But when you look at the skill level of Klitschko when he fight Anthony Joshua and the skill level of Luis Ortiz when he fought Deontay Wilder, you cannot say fucking Klitschko win was a better win.
What you mean, Money? You act like fucking Anthony Joshua won number like 17 or 18 and 0.
Credit, I don't give a fuck if he was 3-0.
Damn, Deontay Wilder was like 46. He had like 50 goddamn fights before he fought Luis Ortiz.
Because when you give him credit, when you give Anthony Joshua credit, and we go kill his shit right. When you give Anthony Joshua credit, you go give him credit for Dylan White. You go give him credit for Klitschko, Joseph Parker. Yeah. You can give him credit for Takum. You know what I mean? You give him credit for Takum. But once you look at those fights, all right, and you look at Deontay Wilder, you go look at Deontay Wilder, you go look at Bermain Stavern, you know what I mean?
Really?
You go look at Chris Arreola, because you want to listen, you can't compare certain fighters.
Wait a minute, listen. Chris Arreola, Bermain Stavern.
Chris Arreola was a fucking champion. Bermain Stavern was a fucking champion. When you look at fucking
that's when heavyweights was weak, bro. Please.
I don't give a fuck. They were champions. When you look at
man.
When you look at Klitschko, you can compare him to Luis Ortiz. When you look at Dylan White, you can say Spilker, because Spilker was a tough motherfucker.
Oh my God.
Spilker was tough. Spilker was undefeated and was a tough motherfucker, bro. Spilker was tough. I'm talking about when you look at Dylan White and Spilker would give Dylan White a great fucking fight, bro. All right, now you look at Carlos Takam. You can't put him over Gerald Wallace. You can't say Carlos Takam so
Are
much
you
over
Gerald
Wallace.
No, you can't, bro.
Could you put Carlos Takam over Chris Arreola then?
Huh?
Could you put Carlos Takam over Chris Arreola?
I don't know, because Chris Arreola was fighting. I don't know how good
Chris Arreola was a champion,
he was
bro.
Fighting he was a champion. Respect. Chris Arreola was a champion, but that's when the heavyweight division was weak as shit.
It doesn't matter, right? He was a fucking champion,
Come on,
bro.
Man. That don't matter, Money.
See
So
now,
we
now
just
you
hold up. So
now,
money. Hold up.
that's why I
Hold up.
say
Hold
it's
up. Hold
you
up. Hold
discrediting
up.
on this channel, bro.
Hold up,
You not
money. So
discrediting champions,
no,
bro.
hold up. No, I ain't discrediting the money, but god damn it, bro. You act like facts ain't facts, nigga. When Chris Arreola was champion, you telling me they want the time we had the weakest heavyweight division ever?
It doesn't matter. He was a
No,
champion.
I asked you.
He was
So
a champion.
I said he was a champion.
All he could do is fight who there though. So I
Okay, but Jay,
understand. I understand what
Jay,
you're saying, Ray. I
I'm
do.
not
I understand
arguing
what you're
against
saying.
that. I'm not arguing against him having to fight who he had to fight. Only thing I'm saying, don't say no fucking Chris Arreola to me and Bermaine
No, no,
Stavern.
no.
Well, hold
Those,
on, man. Can I get it off
guess
what
what?
I'm saying?
Carlos Taka was never a
I
champion.
was gonna say.
Money.
I was just about to say that. Was
I ain't
Carlos
talking
Taka
about
ever a champion?
money. Listen to me, bro. If Carlos Takam was fighting back in that area, he would have been a
No, but
unified
you
fucking
can't do
champion.
that. But you can't do
Nah,
that, bro.
you
You can't
can't
do that.
say that.
You can't do that, bro.
Yeah, hey,
Can't do that, bro. You can't do that, fam.
hold up, y'all telling, listen, hold up, y'all telling me if Carlos Takam fought back in that when the heavyweight division
I
was
don't know
under
how good
slide.
Carlos Taka is. Tell you the truth.
Come on, man. Listen, bro, Fraser Quindo was a fucking champion, bro. Or was finna fight for a fucking title. Come on, man.
Bro,
I ain't
listen,
this
man.
money thing I'm sitting up here trying to discredit. I ain't discrediting it. I'm just speaking facts. Chris
Oh yeah.
Arreola and Bermaine Stavern, they were champion, all facts. But they were champion when the heavyweight division was the weakest ever, bro.
No, when
But you
Bermaine
can't.
Stavern was the champion, the heavyweight division was coming on fire when Bermaine Stavern was the champion.
Money, who he beat for the belt? He beat Chris Arreola, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yep.
they fought. Yeah.
Man, really?
Well, Chris Arreola gave motherfuckers tough fights, bro. You can say really all you
No, he
want to.
did. No,
That's
he
what you do.
did.
See, that's what you discredit when you talking about really. You
No,
discredit him, bro.
no, money. Come on now. For real,
No,
bro. Like,
no. So you gonna say Carlos Taka, Dillian White, Joseph Parker, which I do give him credit for Joseph
You
Parker,
got
but he
you.
held
you
You
don't
a
give
got
him
you.
credit for
but
Dylan White?
no, I'm saying I'm giving credit for
He
Dylan
give
White.
him
I'm
credit for
saying
that.
you
You
trying to
got
put
it.
them years above
No,
fucking
look, bro. I'm just
Bermaine
saying.
Stavern and
I
fucking
felt
Chris
like
Arreola. You trying to put them
I felt like
But
partners.
it's two names you left off for Joshua, bro. You do got to give him this last one against Povetkin. You got to give him what's the one, the sorry ass heavyweight? That's old boy mandatory. Brazil,
Charles.
Dominic
What
Brazil.
about Charles? We ain't gonna give him credit for Charles Martin.
Man, you
Nah,
can't.
Charles
I
Martin,
ain't.
man.
I
Charles
give
Martin was ass, bro. Like
you
you crazy.
Charles Martin was a champion. You got to give him credit, bro.
No, but
And
you
when you look
can't,
at
money. I
when you
was
look at
just being
no,
sarcastic. You
fuck
can't.
no, hell no.
I was
Man, you crazy out your mind. Look at
No,
Charles
you got to
Martin.
give him
I
credit,
mean,
money.
He
You
won a
got
you
to give
title.
him
do.
credit.
Charles Martin was a champion when he beat.
No,
That's why I say,
no,
bro,
no,
y'all
no,
discrediting
money. You
these
got to
fights.
give him
Like, this
credit.
shit
Money. I
easy
ain't
to
saying
do, bro.
money. Chris Arreola get credit for becoming champion. Bermaine Stavern get credit for becoming the champion. But let's keep it a buck. Charles Martin became champion against a fucking light heavyweight on a bad fucking leg.
No, I saw
Wait,
that.
say that again. Say that again.
No, Charles Martin became the heavyweight champ against a
Hey,
light
Jack,
heavyweight.
Yeah,
this is my thing, Jack. When somebody become champion, it doesn't matter how they
yeah,
become
they're
Money,
a
champion.
money,
champion.
Hey,
Nah,
money,
facts,
if they
money,
facts.
somebody get
money.
their
Yeah,
ring
once
to a
they get that
championship.
strap, they're a
The thing
champ.
is this, right?
Yeah,
They got
see,
into that ring and they for the
money.
title.
Look,
I understand what
hey,
you're
Yeah.
saying, bro. Because I said the same. I say he ain't even here. Why you talking like he did this? But the thing is this, bro. He became the fucking champion. He was the
hey,
IBF champion of the world, bro.
money, respect. But he won it against a light heavyweight.
But see, you can't discredit that either, cause
Man, yes you can.
nah, look,
Yes you can, bro.
look at Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield
I mean,
was
you gotta
was a
think
big
though.
dude.
No, Holyfield was special though. Let's stop it. Holyfield was just one of them special fighters who could just move up, and he was
Yeah, so
good at
you
each
can't you
weight
But
can't
class.
say that.
didn't Charles Martin take that fight on like 2 weeks notice or some shit like that?
Man,
3
against a
weeks
light
notice.
heavyweight, fam.
I
Come
mean,
on,
but
fam.
still though, bro, they knocked
Yeah,
at his door, bro.
yeah.
It ain't like he was
Say,
the mandatory and they
money.
didn't
What
look
was
for him
that
like
dude name?
heavyweight.
He found money.
I don't even remember the cat name.
Charles Martin.
Yeah, cause that look a light heavyweight, y'all. Come on, listen. Come on, man. I don't even remember who the fuck Chris Arreola beat for the belt.
I don't remember either. Actually.
Come on, man.
It doesn't
Joshua,
matter.
say, bro, listen to me, man. We could say y'all, the privileged Americans could say Deontay Wilder gonna win this fight, and y'all got every right to
Don't
that.
start that privileged American shit.
Man, listen, you motherfuckers is hey, listen. Hey, listen, I'm from America too, and I was once a part of that same tribe of being privileged as Americans. I was once a part I was once a part of
Bro,
that tribe.
listen. Basically, no matter which side of the line you stand on, I don't think Joshua's resume is that
It's
much
killing
better
Deontay
than
Wilder.
Wilder. No,
Killing
it's not,
Deontay
bro.
Wilder
No, it's
resume.
not, bro.
Hey
Killing
Jack,
it, bro.
the thing that make Jack like he talked about, the thing that put Anthony Joshua over Wilder is the fucking fan base, the gold medal in the
That's
UK,
it.
bro.
That's it.
For us
That's it.
inside the ring, yes, he might did it in a lesser time and fought this, but he didn't do more than he's not light years over Deontay
Money, how
Wilder
he
over
ain't how he
things
ain't money?
in the ring.
Yo,
Money.
and in fairness, he doesn't have that same R as Wilder. Yo, Wilder got that it factor. Everybody he fought, he
Do it.
knocked out.
What that
And
But
mean though?
look,
What that
bro.
done did
But
for
wait,
his
hold on, right? But
Hold-
going back to what Monty said, bro, like the thing is, bro, like we said, we know how the UK is, bro. The UK gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? If it's one of their own, they coming out regardless of what it is, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just like when you look at it, bro. Like, man, like I said, bro, this nigga be fighting Paula Dean, bro. They gonna
Oh
fill up
yeah.
the O2, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
gonna fill that shit up,
they sell
bro.
out the
Like,
U2 arena.
yeah, bro, they gonna fill that shit up, bro. That's just more just the following, bro. That's not because I think Monty said it to me, man. Like a motherfucker was saying, bro, Joshua ain't known worldwide, bro. He just known in the UK, bro. You take him
Man,
out of the
stop playing with
motherfucking
me,
UK,
bro.
bro.
See,
Like
you niggas hating
that
now.
bitch ain't that famous, bro.
Y'all
No,
That
Ray,
bitch
hating
we
ain't
now.
all that, bro.
doing this hating, Ray. But let's move this conversation on, bro. Let's
How I'm
move this
hating
conversation
money.
on.
How I'm hating.
Bro, you got something against Deontay Wilder, and you got
No,
something
I
against
don't got nothing against Deontay Wilder.
I
Yes, you
think
Why
do,
he
you
is.
bro.
think I got
Yes, you
something
do.
against Deontay
It's in the
Wilder, bro?
room.
Yes, you do. Because
I'm
you
chilling
always
for
dissing him when it comes to
no,
Anthony
no.
Joshua. You always dissing him.
Hold up, Jack.
It's in the
Am,
Yes,
bedroom.
sir. Yes,
Jack.
sir.
Am I wrong
Yeah,
for
in the
saying
bedroom.
Jack?
Huh? Are
No,
you
it's in the
on for saying
bedroom.
what?
Hold up. Say Jakalfitness.
Yeah.
Am I wrong for saying Deontay Wilder need to bow down and take whatever offer they're offering him
Yes,
over there in
motherfucker.
the
Yes,
UK? Man, I'm
yes.
talking to Jack. I'm not talking to
Yeah,
you,
yo,
Jay.
yo, and that sense, I'm gonna tell you, you got a valid point because at the end of the day, Anthony Joshua is the A side, man. He's the A side.
But watch this though, Jack. Watch this
He's
though,
bringing
Jack.
in the
Look
Watch
money.
at
this though,
money.
Jack.
See, money, you ain't gonna
Jack,
let him
watch
finish.
this,
You
Jack.
ain't gonna let
No,
him finish
Jack.
this, your money.
Look,
You ain't
no,
gonna let
because
him finish.
bow down. Look, he say bow down. Look, he did everything asked of him. Look,
No, he
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 didn't.
did.
offered.
Yes, he
Look, wait,
No,
did,
he
bro.
didn't. No, he
Get
hold
the
on,
didn't.
Jay.
fuck out of here.
Watch this, Jack. Look, they offered this motherfucker Joshua 50 million up front to come fight in America, and he's gonna get money on the back end. They turned it down, right?
Money,
So now
who?
they
Money,
deal come.
who?
Wait a
Who?
minute, hold on. Now they
I'm
deal
asking you,
come.
who offered
They
them
deal
50
come.
million?
They offer this man $15 million
Who?
flat fee.
Yeah,
We
50.
know
Yeah,
there's gonna be $100+ million fight, maybe more than that. Then they say you gotta come to the UK. He agreed to that. Then they say you gotta put a fucking rematch clause in a contract for Anthony Joshua. But for you, Wilder, you don't get no rematch clause. Guess what? He agreed
Why
to that.
should he?
What more do you want? What more do you
yeah.
want a
No,
What you
motherfucker to
mean,
do?
that's
money?
valid too. That's
Look,
valid,
look,
man.
Y'all blow my
money,
fucking mind,
look,
bro.
money keep talking about Deontay Wilder did this and Deontay Wilder did that. Deontay
You
Wilder
the
ain't did
need to
shit.
bow
Oh,
down.
money, can I
You don't
finish
need to
money?
bow down.
Can I finish money? You
That
keep
man bow
saying,
down to this
huh,
man.
money, you keep saying Deontay Wilder did this and Deontay Wilder did that. Man, Deontay Wilder ain't did shit. Because if Deontay Wilder did anything, this fight will already be
Go in the
happening.
room.
He need
See,
to
that's
bow
not, bro.
fucking
Come on,
down.
bro. Are you
You
serious,
He
got
need
to
bro?
bow
Come on,
listen.
down.
dog.
Give me a
Hold up.
white.
He is the eight, like my man Zach and Flats, Team Spencer. It don't make no sense. Said
Nobody ever
fucking
said that he
Anthony
wasn't.
Joshua is A side. Do you
Nah,
understand
he's
me?
the A
Nobody
side.
said. Nobody said that he wasn't the A side.
And
Who
Deontay
said that?
and Deontay Wilder and his team should understand that. And then I
No, but
say
first of
this.
all, you trying to make
Bro, they
Deontay
did.
Wilder ain't a
Man,
motherfucking WBC heavyweight
man?
champion.
What's the next topic, man?
Man,
Fuck it.
what you mean? What's the next topic? You
It
big
ain't no
man? That's what
man.
I'm
Look,
telling the
man.
truth.
I'm not mad, bro. I'm just like, bro, that's
Say,
crazy. That like,
Yeah, let me
it
see.
ain't
I'm not
crazy,
sure.
bro.
I'm not
No,
sure
it
what
ain't
all you
crazy. What's
wanted this
crazy
man to
is
do, bro.
you privileged. Look, Jack,
Yeah.
Jackal Fitness. Look,
I'm here.
look, bro. As Americans, bro, we always had it our way. When all the big fights always went down, you know, the fighters from around the world, they had to bow down and take whatever term the big time Americans had over here so they could just take that fight, right? So now, since the UK is on the A side, you heard guys like Money, you heard guys like Jay, you heard other guys on the internet.
All this
Hold up,
sympathetic
Money.
ass shit.
No,
All this
no, you heard
sympathetic ass shit.
You heard Money, you heard Jay,
Sympathetic
you
ass
heard
crap
other
baby shit.
guys. You hear other guys on the internet, they trying to be mad now because the UK finally is the when Anthony Joshua is the
What
creme
do
de
we?
la
Wait
creme
a
in
minute.
boxing and
Wait,
he
wait a
calling
minute.
shots now.
Wait a minute.
So
What
they
did
need
we
to
ever
cut that
say?
bullshit.
Wait a
First of
minute.
all,
What did we ever say that said that we was crying because he the A side? I never
No,
said
y'all
nothing
was
about him being
crying.
the A side.
Y'all was crying because y'all
first of
think
all,
Deontay Wilder
first of all,
deserved more
if
than
we
what he fucking
agreeing,
do.
if we
Nah,
agreeing that if we
but
agreeing that the fight should have been, go ahead, Jack. Go ahead, Jack. Get your shit off.
this ain't the first time that the UK or Europe the Europeans had the heavyweight on Smash because you can go back to Lennox Lewis.
Yeah, but Lennox Lewis fought
Lennox
over her
Lewis.
though, Jack. He didn't fight over there. He fought
Yeah,
over here.
but he was willing to come over here and fight.
No, because that's what he had to. He wasn't never the A side. He had to come over here and fight. If Lennox Lewis was the A side, you don't think he would have fought over there, bro?
I mean, he palmed the shit out of that though.
Nah. I think he would have came over here because the it didn't really
Dennis
the
Lewis
heavyweight
understood the money
division
was
really
over
didn't
her.
blow up like that to Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua really blew it up for them now.
So can I ask you a question, Ray?
Yeah.
Could motherfucking Anthony Joshua come over here tomorrow? I don't know who is in his next fight and sell out Madison Square Garden.
I think so.
Nah, not if he fighting a bum like how he be fighting over there. He would have to fight somebody.
But what bums is he fighting though? We keep talking about he fighting bum who?
He ain't fighting the big baby Millers. He ain't
But
fighting the
who is Big
Bro, he
Deontay
gonna
Baby?
knock,
Wilder.
yeah, he gonna knock Big Baby Miller ass out, bro.
Who is Big Baby? Look, I like Big Baby Miller. That's my guy. But come on, dude. That dude he ain't even qualified for a shot at Anthony Joshua yet.
He about to qualify on Saturday.
Well, Big
You know
Baby
what,
pisses me
Jack?
off when he take the
You
Dylan
know
White
what?
fight.
Big Baby Miller may get that shot at Anthony
Yeah,
Joshua,
he
bro.
is. He gonna get it before
I think he
Deontay
is gonna
Wilder.
get it, bro.
He gonna get that shot before Deontay Wilder.
And
Yep,
Anthony
I agree.
Joshua gonna knock him
I
out,
agree.
man.
I agree too. I agree there too. I think so.
I got Anthony Joshua.
Anthony Joshua got a questionable chin, man. You know what
But
I'm
Big
saying?
Baby Miller
But Big
ain't
Baby
got
ain't
no
got no
power
punching
though.
power. Big Baby
But
Miller
Baby
ain't got
Miller
no
ain't got
punching
no
power.
power. He just a big, massive guy.
Yeah, he big, bro.
Yo, anything can happen with the heavyweights, man. That's why the
Nah,
heavyweights is
bro. He
dangerous.
for real ain't got no
So
power, for real,
you
man.
know what that fight remind me of? That fight remind me of who was that? Was that Lennox Lewis who fought
Yeah,
David
Oliver
Tua?
McCall. Oliver
No,
McCall landed that one
Lennox
bomb on
Lewis.
Lennox
I
Lewis.
think no, Lennox Lewis fought David Tua or something. Beat the shit out of him. I think that was Lewis against Tua. It was Tua against somebody. That's who Baby Miller remind me of, Tua. Like, he powerful, but he just don't got that thing that he just don't got. He remind me of a David Tua. That's exactly who Baby Miller remind me of.
As big as he is, I think he should be putting motherfuckers to sleep. I ain't gonna lie to you. As big as he is, and really the rate at which he throw punches, I think he's supposed to be putting motherfuckers to sleep. But I feel like we really like completely off topic. But yeah, we go ahead and move on. Whatever the fuck we else we talking about.
Nah, Big Baby, my guy though, he pissed me off though when he didn't take that Dylan White fight though, because Big Baby ain't really
That would
did
have
shit.
been a good. That would have been a good test for him too. I think that would have been a beautiful test for him against Dillian White. I'm not crazy about Dillian White though. Everybody talking
I
about
am, bro.
Dillian White. I'm
Dillian
not
White the
crazy
goods,
about Dillian
bro.
White.
Dillian White the goods.
You think he could beat Wilder?
No.
Nah.
I don't
Nah.
know. I don't think he could be Wilder because I think Wilder got the power to knock him
Yo,
out.
word.
And look, Dylan White is a better technical fighter than Wilder. But
Yeah, a lot of guys is.
but
Wilder's not
but
technical.
no, but what I'm saying is Wilder got the power to knock out Dylan White. But what I'm saying is Dylan White, bro, that motherfucker fight, fam. He could fight. And if Wilder, and that's the reason why he will get knocked out, because he take more chances than your average, in my opinion. And I think he'll open himself up. I think he'll open himself up for Wilder to knock him out, because he outboxed Wilder and beat Wilder to the punch. I think he could, but I just think he'll open himself up.
Yeah, Dylan White is emotional. Fight he wears hard on the sleeve. You see what happened in the Porker fight? His ass, he gassed out, and if it was
he got stamina
if was the fit, would get drunk, but Porker almost finished his ass. But Dylan White, I like him. I think he give all the heavyweights the tough fights early on, bro. All the heavyweights. That's the type of fighter he is, bro. But he got that stamina issue to where once he get down the stretch, he been the gas himself out and got his ass knocked clean the fuck out.
Yeah. He's good for the first 6 rounds. And then when it comes around the bend, he starts running out of gas.
Let's talk about some of these PBC fights, right?
Okay.
We see Earl now back. Earl Mikey Garcia. Yeah. We see a lot of people hating on that fight. Yeah. We see Thurman back. Thurman got Jose Cito Lopez, which I don't knock. Sean Porter taking on Ugas, which is a sleeper. I feel like Sean Porter. Yeah, I feel like Sean Porter. That's a fight, man. If we know Sean Porter gonna be in shape, but Ugas can fuck around and steal that belt, man. He can fuck around and steal that belt.
Dangerous fight.
He got skills. He definitely got skills.
Got skills.
Who? Ugas. Man, stop playing with me. Man, stop playing with me, bro. Look, listen, let's be honest with ourselves. I seen Ugas last fight. Dude don't got the punching power to keep no welterweight.
That's my question. Yep, that's my question, bro. That's my biggest question about him, bro.
Look, Jay, Sean Porter.
I said the same thing.
Sean Porter gonna maul his ass. It ain't gonna. This fight ain't gonna be close. I don't think Ugas will win 1 round in this fight. And
okay, bro. You wild now. I think he can win some rounds.
He gonna get some rounds. He's a skilled fighter.
Because he's a good technical boxer, bro. He got the footwork. The footwork alone to keep a little bit of him off of him,
If you win some fucking rounds against Sean Porter, Ugas damn sure can.
Nah, but one thing I got to give Sean Porter credit for bringing in that coach from Washington, D.C. What's his name?
Barry Hunter.
Bringing in Barry Hunter. Say, if you watch Sean Porter versus Danny Garcia, he showed that ferociousness. Plus, he showed he could stay on the outside a little more. This is the first time in a long time. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is the first time in a long time I done seen Sean Porter actually get better. Am I right or wrong about that, y'all?
No. I said that right after that fight. That was the best I had ever seen Sean Porter.
So what I'm saying is, I watched Ugas fight. Listen. I'm not going to let my mind play tricks on me, and I'm not going to wear my heart on my sleeves or my heart on the shoulder. I seen Ugas last fight. I seen him with them pity-patty-ass punches trying to get his opponent out of there, and he couldn't get him out of there. I'm telling y'all right now, Sean Porter is going to maul that dude. That dude ain't going to get a round in against Sean Porter. That's how much respect I'm giving Sean Porter now. Since I seen his last fight, Ugas don't got a chance in hell. This ain't no upset. It ain't nothing like that. Sean Porter is going to maul him. He ain't going to be able to keep Sean Porter off of him, bro. He going to get beat up all night.
I look at it like this, bro. I feel like Ugas got the skills. I feel like he got the footwork to work Sean Porter as around the ring. And like I say, you don't have to have knockout power to get a motherfucking respect. All you gotta do is have some stinging power. And I believe Ugas do have some power. And right, like you said, you like Tevin Former. Well, Ugas one of them motherfuckers that been on a fucking tear, bro. He been on a tear since his last loss. And it looked like he corrected some things. And he in that motherfucker. And like I say, man, Ugas is a sleeper. And he looked like he can steal that motherfucking belt from Sean Porter. You know what I mean? I picked Sean Porter to win
say
the
that
fight.
again, man. You say Ugas is, man, listen, respect to you, money. Ugas ain't no Tevin Former, bro.
Now, he ain't say he was a Tevin Former. He said he's been
on. I know what he said. He's just saying, like, what I be always saying about how Tevin Former, you know, he came from, the dude had to work for everything to get where he at. But what I'm saying is, like, and I give Ugas that. I ain't going to never take that heart from him. He deserves everything that he gets. That's the reason why he's in the position he in to get this championship fight against Sean Porter. But just watching his last fight, Money, I'm sorry, Money. Like, I'm sorry. I can't see it, fam.
You don't have to say sorry to me. That's your opinion. My opinion gonna be my opinion.
I'm just saying I can't
I
see
think
it.
I feel if Sean Porter doesn't come in there taking them serious, it could get interesting because the dude got a skill set. You know, like you said, he might not have the power to keep Sean Porter up off of him, but at the end of the day, sometimes power it don't really matter.
Yeah.
Like take Tevin Farmer for example. Tevin Farmer was known as a pillow puncher, but them pillow punches start adding up after a while.
I look at Ugas, bro. Ugas got the
I
skill
mean,
set.
that's true though. That's true. That's a good point. That's true.
No, I picked Porter to win this fight, and Porter to take every fight serious. He gonna be in tip top shape. That's Porter way. That's the Porter way to come in tip top shape. My thing is when I look at Ugas and I see the skill set and I see the conditioning and I see what he can do in that ring, don't sleep on him, bro. No, and don't get me wrong. I know you gotta have a strong ass one too, like Keith Thurman or like fucking Kell Brook to keep Sean Porter off you. But
Yeah, you got to be physically strong. Yeah,
yeah,
strong.
it's a thing
Well,
called having strong
He won't
legs,
get
bro.
back in there with
And
Danny
Ugas
well,
though,
got
man.
strong legs, bro. He got
once
some strong
again,
legs, bro.
well, once again, I'm sorry. I'm sleeping on Ugas. Ugas don't got a chance in this fight against Sean Porter. We could try to build it up and we could try to say this and that. Sean Porter is gonna beat the shit out that dude. Watch.
Yeah, what y'all feel on Danny Garcia and Granada?
Danny finna
We
knock
was just
Adrian Granado's ass out,
me and
bro.
Money was just
You
Danny
talking
not
about
only
somebody finna get
hold
that?
up, man. I'ma
He
just say
finna knock his ass out,
me
bro.
and Money was talking about
Finna
that
clean
fight
his
earlier,
ass.
bro. And I'm gonna say this right here. I
Finna clean
swear
his
to
ass.
God, me and Money was talking about that earlier before he was even talking about doing this live. Nick Granado's got a good ass chance to upset Danny Garcia,
He
fam.
ain't finna beat him. You crazy.
Man, bro, I'm telling
How
you.
you feel about Ugas not having a shot against? That's how I feel about Granados having a
Man,
shot against Danny
we look
Garcia,
at
bro.
Granado's giving Adrian Broner hell. You look at Granado's knocking out a Murray Mom. You look at Granado's giving
Yep.
Sean Porter hell. He
Talk
want
that
to blame
shit.
it on the hand. He's going to give Danny Garcia hell
He
in that
gonna
ring,
get
bro.
say,
Yeah,
bro.
he's
Oh,
battle
no.
tested, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
battle test now.
hey,
Credit Danny
He
got a
finna
shot
beat
to
his
land
ass.
that big shot on him, but
He finna put
bro,
that bitch out.
he just
hold
synced
up.
it all. He felt it
So,
all. He just synced it all. And Danny Garcia ain't bringing shit to the table that's gonna be extra extraordinary or something.
So Danny Garcia saying the hardest hitting motherfucker he done got in there. He probably the
no,
most skilled motherfucker that Granados done got in there with. Are y'all serious?
Adrian Broner.
Get the fuck out of you, man. Y'all crazy
Got
as fuck, man.
motherfucking skills for Adrian Broner.
Danny
Boys,
Garcia beat the shit. Danny Garcia beat the shit out of Adrian Broner.
Hell
Y'all
no.
crazy. Y'all
Hell
fucking
no.
crazy,
Nigga,
bro.
Adrian Broner whooped
He
Danny
beat Adrian
Garcia
Broner
ass
ass.
right now.
You
Say,
crazy,
hold up.
Y'all crazy as hell.
I'm saying this right now, Money. I'm saying this right now. Danny Garcia, his career ain't over, but it's over. Adrian Granado's gonna upset Danny Garcia.
Okay.
Listen, listen. This is why I say this, bro. All the welterweights can't stay on top, bro. You start seeing the weaknesses in the welterweights, and as people see the weaknesses in them, you got tape on them. You see what could work against them. You see
What's
what could
Danny
work
weakness?
against them. He can't box, bro. He can't box, bro. He's just a counterpuncher, bro.
He's
Danny Garcia's
flat-footed.
he's flat-footed. He got
flat-footed
to be
fighter.
flat-footed to throw his punches, bro. Listen, I ain't saying he can't win this fight, Jay. I just think Adrian Granado's gonna win this fight, bro.
Wait a minute. So a guy who you could argue won both of the fights that he lost, right? Y'all gonna obviously say this man career over with.
I ain't say it's over.
hello, I never said
you
it
heard
was
what I
over.
said.
I said Danny Garcia is still like I made a video saying this. Danny Garcia is still great for boxing because when you look at the fights he fought, some people can say he won against Sean Porter, which I had Sean Porter win. Some people saying he won against Keith Thurman, which I had Keith Thurman. Now my thing is this: when he faces somebody like a fucking Adrian Granados, who's not a fucking afraid to go on the fire, bro. Credit, yes, Danny got a hard ass shot, but Adrian Granados been hit by Sean Porter.
Yeah.
Sean Porter got a wild mauling ass style. Like I say, he fought fucking Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner is not no fucking pillow puncher. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't say that. Yeah, I ain't say that.
He knocked out a Murray Mom. Murray Mom hit fucking hard, bro. And credit, Adrian Granados. Listen, Adrian Granados been down, bro. So it's not like if he get dropped, he's not getting back up to fight.
I don't think he gonna quit. I don't think he gonna quit. I don't.
This is my thing. If he
But
get
I
dropped,
think he gonna get knocked out.
man, this dude finna give Danny Garcia
He's
hell.
gonna get stopped.
I
Up
can't
until
see.
the point where Danny
I
stops
can't
his
see
ass.
him getting knocked out. Sean Porter ain't knock him out.
He ain't never
He
been
hit
knocked out.
harder than Sean Porter. Sean Porter don't hit hard. Sean Porter just maul niggas, man.
Yeah, yo, you see what he did to
Sean Porter
Andre
don't hit
West?
hard, bro. Sean Porter do
Sean
not
Porter
hit hard.
wears you out, though. Sean Porter wears you out.
But you said, but the statement was he got hit by Sean Porter, which means that you're trying to say that, oh, because he got hit by Sean Porter, he could take a punch from Danny Garcia. No, you cannot make that equivalent statement. Danny Garcia the hardest punching motherfucker he done fought, bro.
Yo, Danny
Period.
Garcia's not a pressure fighter to stop you like that. He's not a pressure fighter. Danny Garcia is not gonna put his foot on the gas like Sean Porter does. So
he don't got no. So how he get all this? How he got all his knockouts then?
He ain't saying that. He said he's
He
not
ain't
a
no
pressure.
He not a pressure fighter. He don't have to because Granato's gonna come to him.
As you get out of, he's gonna force your ass to fight at the pace you don't want to fight at.
All right, so when he stops his ass, I want all y'all to come back on here.
No, I ain't saying he can't stop him.
He gonna stop him. He is gonna stop this boy.
Man, you tripping, bro. He ain't gonna stop.
I like Granados too. He gonna stop Granados, bro. Sorry. I'm just sorry, y'all. I said he gonna stop him.
That's what you think. You can't take that away from him, but I don't think he gonna stop him.
I think it'll be a good fight too, up until that point.
I don't think he gonna stop him. Ace Granados can stop, bro.
Hey, another thing. Say another thing, and I'm so happy for this, bro. Like everybody know, I'm Earl Spence to the death of me because I'm from Dallas, and if you ain't riding for your city, you a bitch ass nigga in me.
Right.
So everybody know I ride for Earl Spence, bro. But I'm so happy that Keith One Time Thurman is back in the mix. He is great for boxing, bro. Great for boxing. I'm so happy he back. I'm so happy he back, and I'm telling everybody, I said this 2 years ago, him and Earl the True Spence Jr., they are still the top two welterweights in the world. And I was telling Money this earlier, and I've been telling Money this, and Money been saying, no, I'm wrong about this, but Terrence Crawford can't beat Keith Thurman either, bro. I'm sorry.
Stop Keith Thurman. He's gonna stop Keith Thurman.
I'm sorry. He can't do it.
He's gonna stop Keith Thurman.
Everything Keith Thurman do, Terrence Crawford do better. Besides,
he gonna stop Keith Thurman.
Yeah, trip.
He gonna beat that man. He gonna beat that bitch like he stole something from his kids, motherfucker. He gonna beat his ass, boy. I heard somebody say they think that's the closest fight at welterweight between Keith Thurman and Terrence Crawford. And really, Keith Thurman talking all that. I heard him do an interview where he said he don't think Terrence Crawford a threat at welterweight. All right, man, cool. That's cool. Yeah, we get that. We get that.
But damn,
go and fight him. Get in the ring with him, bitch. Go and get in the ring with him.
Why you hating on Keith Thurman?
I'm not hating on Keith, my dude, dog.
No, you hating on him.
No, I'm not. But I don't think he can beat Crawford, bro.
You can't get mad at Keith Thurman because you can't get mad at Keith Thurman, Jay, because he said he ain't impressed by what he's seen in Crawford.
He's no threat, what he said.
You can't get mad at him. Why you mad at Keith Thurman?
You agree. So you agree. So you agree. You don't think Crawford a threat to nobody else? Oh my God.
Listen, bro. Me and Monty just had this. I don't think he could beat Spence. I don't think he could beat Thurman. I don't think he could beat Sean Porter. Danny Garcia. I give him that one, but hey.
Him and Danny Garcia is 1-1 in that.
That's a tough fight. But I don't see him beating the champions right now. I'm sorry. I don't see it. Even though he is the champion, I don't see him beating the other champions. I'm sorry.
I say this, man. Everything Keith Thurman do, Terrence Crawford do better. For us moving, for us adapting, for us second away with somebody do better, for us jabbing. Only thing Thurman got is a bit more power because he's more wider.
Because he's naturally bigger, yeah.
Terrence Crawford, when he throws shots, his condition is not better than Terrence Crawford. His ring IQ is not better than Terrence Crawford.
You crazy.
He don't move better than Terrence Crawford.
Crazy.
He's not a switch hitter like Terrence Crawford.
Nope.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
Every time Terrence Crawford switched against Benavidez
he was getting
popped the shit out his ass.
Yeah, he was getting tagged.
But what happened at the end is all that matters.
Whatever.
I guarantee Keith Thurman, while this no threat, go take his WBO belt there. That's what I say. Go take his WBO belt if he ain't no threat. That's an easy belt to go and get. That way you got 3 before you fight Earl. Go ahead and go get the bitch.
Nah, bro,
I
Crawford.
guarantee you.
I like Terrence Crawford, bro. You know, I just don't like his people. and I don't like him. I ain't gonna even lie. I really got a disdain for him too, because at the end of the day, this the same dude told me I like to ride. I'm a dick ride. I like to hang on Earl Spence nuts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did get at you. He did.
Yeah, mad at me because I'm riding for him. I say, what about your nephew? Do he hang on your nuts? What about all the people who be at your gym? Are they swinging on your nuts, hypocrite ass nigga?
So it's personal between y'all. Well, I ain't gonna get into that. That's y'all.
No. I like Terrence Crawford, bro. I like him. He's just in the wrong division, bro. He was fighting at 140. I had no problem with him. But when he came up to 147, like he this big dog and he ain't done shit, everybody trying to crown him at welterweight. This motherfucker ain't even had a real welterweight fight yet. He just fought fucking Benavidez, who was on one goddamn leg.
He haven't had a real welterweight fight.
And Jeff Horn is the biggest one.
Man, Jeff Horn, bro, come on now, fam.
Hold on,
bro, wait a minute, bro. Hold on, dog. Hold on, bro. Don't do that. Don't do what you about to do, bro. Don't do it.
No, look,
don't
I'm
do
just
it.
saying, bro.
Don't do what you about to do, bro.
No. Jeff Horn was a bit. No,
Jeff
he was a
Horn gonna get
bully.
Crawford all he can handle, money. Jeff Horn is gonna do this to Crawford, money. We sleeping on Jeff Horn, money. Jeff Horn is a tough motherfucker, money. After I looked at the Pacquiao fight, money. Jeff Horn, man, I'm telling you. Then he beat the shit out of Jeff Horn. Not Jeff Horn.
Beat Jeff Horn ass.
Hey, I ain't right about everything.
Ass.
I ain't right about everything. I ain't gonna never say I'm gonna be absolutely correct about everything. But one thing I do understand, and one thing I do know is Jeff Horn was a nobody. Earl Spence would have got him out in 3. Keith Thurman would have got him out there in 5.
Keith Thurman said he would have got him out of there quicker.
He's saying a lot of shit, bitch. Like, let's see, hey, motherfucker, let's see what you do in your next against elite fighter, bitch.
Boy, this nigga right here from Florida, and he hating on his own nigga, man.
Hey, man, that's my dude, bro. But I want to see this nigga get in the ring, bro. Man, I want to see this nigga get in the ring, bro. All that top gas.
So you just discrediting what Keith Thurman done did his whole fucking career, man.
Nope. I said I want to see him back in the ring before he go out talking, bro.
Damn, he got a date? You was mad at him because he was injured?
No.
Yeah, you was. Only thing we could be mad at him about is that he didn't relinquish the belts. This man been fighting over 20 plus fucking years, bro, and he make millions of dollars.
Who been fighting 20 plus years?
Man, can you let me fucking finish, Jay?
I'm like, what? Who been fighting? What are you talking about?
Keith Thurman was fighting over 20 years.
Man, we're not trying to do that shit, right?
He was fighting over 20 years, bro. And y'all gonna try to tell me that this man who make millions of dollars, he got to rush himself back for crazy ass boxing media,
man,
like
we
y'all,
know why that
because
motherfucker
y'all
took
want
that
him
break.
back.
We know why that motherfucker took that break. That motherfucker don't want none of Earl.
Hey, money. I've been thinking he don't want none of Earl either, but I do know this for sure. He has shoulder surgery too, and I know.
Man, that damn shoulder bent. That shoulder bent.
Hey, money, you ain't no scientist and you ain't no damn doctor. So
shoulder bent.
Hold up, Jay. Hold up. Jay, remember how y'all was getting me? Hold up, remember how
I was just about to say that. Hey, Ray, I was just about to say that, bro. Ray, I was just about to say that.
Hold up, remember how y'all got me earlier with Luis Ortiz talking about, he's 39, so what I'm saying ain't fact. So, money, what you saying ain't fact. You don't know if his shoulder was ready. You ain't no scientist. You ain't no doctor.
He come back, now ain't hurt a hand after the shoulder. First is back against Porter, then his shoulder, then is his hand. Like Earl said, as long as I keep winning, that motherfucker gonna continue to be injured.
That bitch said I get that WBC, he fucking around retire.
No. Right. I'm happy Thurman back, bro. I'm happy.
I heard you.
I'm happy. You understand me? Like I say, I've been giving him his credit. It's just the point of him doing all that motherfucker stalling, bro. We don't get. You can show all this shit, but we can't see nothing about you rehabbing. Nothing. Usually, hey Jack. Usually when a person get hurt, we get some type of update. Oh yeah, I'm in a gym. Oh yeah, I'm doing motherfucking therapy. I'm
Money,
doing
did
it.
we? Money,
Yeah,
Nothing from this motherfucker.
money.
Thurman
Why
was
is that?
over it.
Why is
Thurman
it
was
They
our
can
over in the
business?
mountains.
Jingai,
But
go.
money,
Yeah,
money,
Jingai, go.
yeah.
money.
Yeah,
Why
he was
Over
out
why
here
is it?
here.
But
recluse.
money.
He was doing all kind of meditating. He was in the mountains. He was
Hey, you hear me? This
Hey, but
motherfucking
money.
guy ran
Why is it our
smoking.
business to know his medical records or all that other shit? That don't matter. That's just nitpicking, fam.
Man, that ain't no nitpicking, right? All I know, he didn't show the signs of a fighter that was trying to get back into the ring, man.
Money. Like I said, when the guy make
Lomachenko,
millions,
Lomachenko turned his shoulder, that motherfucker right back in December and shit.
hey,
yeah.
everybody not the same, money.
I got an
How
old
old
amount of man to
how
go.
old is Lomachenko? I
All that
don't even
talk,
know how
31,
old he is.
like 30, he like 31, 32, ain't he?
older than Keith
No, he
Thurman,
like
motherfucker,
30,
man.
31, but I really don't know if he's 30, 31. I don't know that.
Man,
I don't
fuck the
trust them
ages,
dudes from
bro.
across the pond.
Hey, we looking at the performances. That's what we talking about, the performances, bro. And we know one thing: Keith Thurman, that motherfucker ran out the country. Earl ran that motherfucker out the country. That motherfucker ain't running around the block, a different city or state. That motherfucker ran out the country, right? That motherfucker got four as well as
No,
possible.
I ain't saying he didn't want none of Earl, but we can't
He
get
don't.
mad at him.
That's obvious to me, though. He don't want none of them problems. None of them.
But
None of them.
we can't sit up there and say that though, bro. Like, let that man
Uh,
he uninjured now. Now he back fighting
I'm
now.
right. I'm interested to see. I mean, and I'm glad. You know what? I will say this about the Fox lineup, though, bro. I was so glad that he didn't decide to come back and fight Sean Porter right after he got named. I was so glad. I was like, bro, do not take that fight as your first fight back,
Why?
bro. Just don't.
Why?
Sean Porter? Come on,
Earl
bro.
Earl came back and took on Juan Manuel Marquez. Hell you talking about?
You
Juan
said
Mel
who?
Marquez, he was number two
You said
fighter in the
who?
world, though.
You said who
Earl
came back
came
and
back
did
and
that?
fought Juan Manuel Marquez.
You said Floyd, but when he
Floyd
came
or
back,
Earl? Because you keep saying Earl.
I mean Floyd, you know what the fuck I'm talking about,
yeah,
Jay.
Floyd came back, but they guess what? They was labeling Juan Mel Marquez as the number two fighter in the world too.
No, what I'm saying is, no, that's what I'm saying. Floyd came back and took a big time fight.
Yeah, but that's the problem now. We're trying to compare everybody to what Floyd did. That's why
Man,
boxing's so
listen, bro,
fucked up
Floyd.
now.
Hey, bro, stop it. Floyd is the golden era, and why can't I compare that? Why can't I say
But
Floyd came
Because
Marquez
back?
we're
was
not in the bro. Like we're not in the
Man, but
like. That's what I'm saying. Like
damn, I can't make a comparison and say Floyd came
I'm
back
gonna say
2
this
years
right.
later and
I'm saying
fought
this
a
right.
top
Just
guy.
no.
because Floyd beat the shit out of Marquez, I mean Marquez one tough motherfucker. Now you can't compare Marquez to no motherfucking Jose Cito Lopez.
Right.
No, I'm saying no. I'm
Oh
just
well,
going.
Sean Porter
No,
actually is who.
no.
So that's who we're talking about.
Jay talking about. He glad he didn't come back and fight Sean Porter. Shit, if
So
he
you
would have
think
came
he
back,
should have? You think he should have came right back
no, I'm saying
to fight Sean
I
Porter?
wouldn't have been mad at it, bro, because Sean Porter can't beat Keith Thurman, bro.
Yeah, Sean Porter can't beat Keith Thurman to me neither. So if he'd have
He
came
can't
back and
beat
fought
Keith
Sean
Thurman.
Porter, I wouldn't have got mad that he fought Sean Porter because it's a unification bout. I would have loved to fight, but I would have just been mad that he went straight to a Sean Porter fight and wouldn't fight Earl Spence because Sean Porter ain't no motherfucking pushover. But I would have commended if he came back and fought Sean Porter. That would have just set the record straight that one shit wrong with the shoulder or the hand.
Are you serious, bro?
No, no. If he would have came back and fought Sean Porter with no tune-up, bro, that mean
Well,
he'd been ready.
damn, money.
He been ready all
Hold
along.
up. You the same nigga who said his shoulder been healed. So you gonna tell me after 2 years he couldn't have came back and fight and won his shoulder healed, money?
No,
That's what
no.
you
I
saying?
said, I said if he come
No,
back, if he would have
hold
came
up,
right back. No, because you
hold
you
up.
you you said you not
No.
heard what I'm saying. If
No,
he would
I
have
heard
came
what
back
you
and
said.
fought Sean Porter, that means he could have went and fought Earl Spence Jr. That's what I'm saying.
Buddy, after 2 years, you want to just throw Keith Thurman in there with Earl when you know Earl gonna beat the shit out of him anyway. But you don't want him to fight a couple of more people to make it worth our while, bro.
Listen, I don't mind him fighting a couple more people. All I'm saying is if he come right back and fight a Sean Porter who gave him arguably his toughest fight to this day,
It wasn't that
and
tough to me,
arguably some
fam.
people say, well, man, that was a tough motherfucking
That was
Not
fight.
a
to
tough
me,
fight, bro.
fam.
That was a tough fight,
Not
bro.
to me, fam.
Stop it. That
It
was his
was a good,
first fight to
hard
the
fight.
day,
But Keith Thurman
man.
clearly had that fight under control the whole
But
time.
but but do you hold on? So you telling me do we got to be 100% to beat Sean Porter? Yes or no?
Who?
No fighter is 100%, but don't
Keith
keep
Thurman.
Thurman.
You said does Keith Thurman have to be
Don't
100% to beat
he got to be at
Sean
his
Porter?
best to beat Sean Porter?
Yeah, he gotta be 100%.
Yeah, to beat the Sean Porter.
I don't know because Sean
That fight
Porter's
was
so
too
limited.
close last time.
But
That fight was
Sean
too
Porter's
close
so
last time.
limited. Sean
Yeah,
Porter's so
But wait,
limited.
stop, wait, stop right there. Because
Damn,
me
I
and you
can't say what
just
I'm gonna
got through
say.
saying,
I
no,
know.
because I'm gonna point something out. Like we just said, him bringing in Barry Hunter made a
Yeah,
difference.
but that was
And
against
so
Danny
how we
Garcia, bro.
figured, but
Hold
how
up,
we
hold
figured
up.
he ain't gonna get better
That was
from
against.
that performance to this
Listen,
one. You see what I'm saying? Like
that was against Danny Garcia, the same dude who lost against Mauricio Herrera. Stop playing with
he
me,
didn't
Jay.
lose that fight. He didn't lose
He
that
did
fight, but
lose
yeah,
that.
he did
Man,
not lose that fight.
Jay, say
He didn't
hang
lose
up
that
on him,
fight,
money.
bro.
You talking to a
Hang up
Danny
on him.
Garcia fan, right?
Hang up on him, fam. Hang up on him.
He ain't lose
Disconnect
that
this
fight.
nigga. Disconnect this nigga from the call. We shouldn't take we should not take this nigga serious at all. If he think Danny
I
Garcia
had,
beat
bro,
Mauricio Herrera.
listen, bro. I didn't say he won the fight. I said he didn't lose the fight. What I
What the
said,
fuck
I
you
had it a
mean he
draw.
didn't lose the
I
fight,
had it a
nigga? It
draw,
can
bro.
either be a winner or
I
man.
had it a
Sit
draw.
your ass, man. Jay, sit your ass
I
down
had it
somewhere,
a
boy.
draw.
Man, hell nah, bro.
But
Money.
Mauricio Herrera
This
beat the
nigga right,
blood out of Danny Garcia
man. This
ass off
nigga
the
right
third
here,
round.
nigga. Say you in timeout, Jay. You in timeout, nigga. Cause everybody, nigga, you could be Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, nigga, and know Mauricio Herrera won that goddamn fight.
Let's
You know
talk
what?
about
I
Earl
had that
Spence and
shit.
Marcus, man.
This
How
nigga
everybody
said,
hating on that fight, right?
Nick, huh?
So let's talk about Earl Spence and Mikey. What's your thoughts on that fight, Jack?
I'll tell you what, man. I don't want to be too biased. Mikey Garcia got skills, man, but when it gets doggish, EJ gonna break him in half, man.
Mm-hmm.
EJ too strong, man. You know he's the body snatcher. He gonna go to that body, and Mikey Garcia is not the best conditioned guy to the body as is, and trying to add on that extra weight. I don't see his body gonna be ripped up. I think he's gonna be a little sluggish in the body. And when EJ get a hold of that body, man, it's gonna get real ugly. Robert Garcia might have to stop that fight, man.
He gonna stop it. That's what I think gonna happen. I think Garcia. I think his brother gonna stop it in the corner.
Talk that shit, man.
I don't think they're gonna let him get hurt.
Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead. You can talk that shit in there, right? Go.
No. I mean, I think it's just one of them fights, man. Like, I think it's competitive. Maybe 6 rounds, maybe 6 rounds. But I just think, like, I was looking at him standing when they did the face-off yesterday, bro. I was like, he's so much bigger than this man, bro. It ain't even funny, bro. Like, they not, but don't get it wrong, bro. They taking a shot, but they're not gonna let Mikey get hurt in here, bro. Like, they're not gonna let Mikey get hurt in here. It's too much other business. Like, Mikey still got other fights that other super fights he can explore after this. They're not gonna let him get hurt, bro. If he taking too much punishment, bitch, they're gonna throw that towel in on a heartbeat.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna let him get punished. They're not gonna sit there and let Earl punish him, bro. I promise you, that's not gonna happen. What's the nigga name y'all just called out? Oh, Mauricio Herrera. There it is.
Mr. 214.
Oh man, you know how I'm rocking, man. Say, man, it's gonna be a beating, bro. It's gonna be a beating, man. Like, and you gotta understand when I say this, bro. Like, I thought that Lamont Peterson, when Earl Spence fought Lamont Peterson, that Lamont Peterson was the sacrificial lamb. Well, no, Mikey Garcia is the real sacrificial lamb. You have to understand, since Earl Spence has been on the scene in 2015, he had been looking for that fight, bro. He had been looking for that fight, bro. When none of these dudes fight Earl Spence, like, send them through the ringers, like, it's a category. He got to make it through a category fucking 5 and weather to get to one of these guys. And now one of them guys want to step up to the plate and fight Earl Spence. Mikey Garcia stepping up to the plate to fight Earl Spence. Earl Spence is finna put on a performance of a fucking lifetime, bro. Earl Spence is finna not only put on a performance, but he is finna turn into a motherfucking major superstar. He is gonna beat the hell out of Mikey Garcia so bad. He gonna put on the statement so bad. Cause Earl know this. Earl know these guys ain't fight, can't make them fight him, but the public can. He's gonna put on a statement so bad for all the casuals and all the hardcore boxing fans. For once he beat the shit out of Mikey Garcia, bro, everybody else just gonna fall in line.
I say this, man. Listen to Earl and knowing how hard that man worked, and I had to go back and think about Earl breaking the eye socket of Kell Brook, bro, and how he
Mm-hmm.
pushed that pace on Kell Brook. You know what I'm saying? How he chased down Chris Algieri. You know how he finished Leonard Bundu. You know the Campo body shot. The Lamont Peterson, who was a swift motherfucking boxer. When people want to say, "Oh, Lamont didn't use his legs," he didn't use his legs. But guess what? Lamont knew at that moment he couldn't use his legs because the pace of Earl Spence is gonna hunt your motherfucking ass down, and all you can do is sit there and try to fight and think how the fuck you can get out this night. You understand? But Mikey Garcia, man, as skillful as Mikey Garcia is, and I got a big thing in my heart for Mikey Garcia. I like the man, bro. I really do. But man, like Ray said, man, what Earl about to do, understand, knowing the world watching, knowing that all these other welterweights don't want to get into the ring with him, talking all this shit, knowing people saying this and that, talking about he gotta look like this or look like that, he ain't gonna get no credit, which he don't give a fuck about the credit. Like Earl say, in my head, this is a 50-50 fight, and I'm gonna train like it's a 50-50 fight. He say he like Mikey Garcia, but once he get into that ring, man, and that bell go ding ding, it's over.
Man,
It's
it's gonna
over,
be a
man.
massacre, man. It's gonna be a
Yeah, man.
massacre, bro. And you gotta understand, it's like I said, when Earl first came on the scene, it's strap season. It's no
Yeah.
longer strap season. He got that. It's statement season now. Earl Spence is fighting to make statements
Yeah, he's playing. He's
every
playing for
fucking
keeps.
time he
He's
get in
playing for
that ring.
keeps. Yeah.
From her on out, bro. Earl Spence is the new Golden Boy. He is the new Sugar Ray Leonard. He is the new Floyd Mayweather. He is the new Iron Mike Tyson. He is all of the motherfucking above. And he's going to go in here and put on a performance of a fucking lifetime. Oh, Mikey Garcia, you say when you seen that Lamont Peterson fight, you say you seen something. Well, let me ask you this, Mikey Garcia, when?
Yeah.
Where? How? He beat the god dog shit out of Lamont Peterson. And if you
He
can,
did.
if I could sit down with you, I need you when this fucking fight over with. I need you to show me where you thought you had a fucking chance after watching him put on that performance against Lamont Peterson. Stop fucking playing with me.
You know what I think Mikey Garcia was talking about, and I was telling this to Jay. Earl gonna give him a chance to land his hardest shot that he can throw in that ring back coming forward. I think he back because what Greg Hacker was talking about, he hit it behind the head. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. My only thing is Mikey really depending on his power to show up in this fight. You know,
Say
all the
them
power
East
that
Coast
he possessed.
niggas like to hate on Earl Spence. Greg Haggard, that's my
Yeah,
nigga, but he be hating like a motherfucker though. He is a
Yeah,
real hater.
Greg want to work his camp, man.
Man, Greg, man, Greg gonna get stopped. That nigga won't even be able to go 2 rounds with Earl Spence. He better sit his happy-go-lucky ass down somewhere.
yeah,
That's what he
but
better do.
when you look at the situation where I think Mikey Garcia, I think Earl give him the opportunity to land his hardest shot. Like people say, the power of Mikey Garcia. I think once he see that Earl can take that shot, bro,
Yeah.
you know, I think that's when survival mode comes in, and that's when I think Mikey try to jab, jab. He think jab, jab, turn to Earl is going to offset Earl, but what he don't understand is you fight this big ass southpaw. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
Southpaw Mikey Garcia. This is no Adrian Bronner.
No Robert
You
Easter
could,
Jr.
no Robert Easter. No, none of that, bro. You know, this is Earl and credit like Ray say, this is the new Golden Boy, the new Mayweather, the new Sugar Ray Leonard. Fuck all that. This is Earl Spence Jr. And Earl, that's what I love about Earl, because he don't come in trying to be none of them niggas. He come in to be Earl Spence Jr. And to
Yeah.
make his own legacy, bro.
Yeah.
And once he get the Mikey Garcia and he get the cut in the ring, and Mikey see that, and Keith Thurman said it the best, bro. Cause that's what I said. The jab, like when Earl is going to be able to hook when you jabbing because of the distance and range, bro. and he don't have to really come down or reach up like you right in his jab, like you right. I mean, you right in the hook position, man. Mikey
And this is
Garcia
my
might
thing,
get
money
knocked out,
too.
bro.
This is my thing too. Everybody want to talk about man, Earl Spence is the most fundamentally sound fighter in fucking boxing, bro. You motherfuckers want to sit up, Pearl. This why I argue with motherfuckers that when motherfuckers be talking about Lomachenko and Adrian Broner and Manny Pacquiao and different styles like that. Well, you motherfuckers better go check y'all history on fighters because I seen one up and close for center was the pound for pound great for a long time in Roy Jones. Roy Jones wasn't the most fundamentally sound. He was a dude who went off reaction. And with Earl Spence, he is fundamentally sound from A to Z.
Oh yeah, he does
So
Yeah,
it ain't gonna
Roy,
everything well.
Roy, yeah,
so
Roy was offense. Roy was more.
yeah.
Roy defense was his offense.
So it ain't gonna never be no like I'm saying no cuts and turns and Earl shit. He trained himself to be fundamentally sound from start to beginning. It ain't gonna be where an Earl career where he fade off of his athletic ability is going away from him because one thing about boxing, as long as you're fundamentally sound, you're gonna always be right there. And there's nobody in boxing. There's nobody in boxing. I say this. It's not no Terrence Crawford, uh, not no Lomachenko, not nobody. There's no one who has a more beautiful style than Earl the Truth Spence Jr. And I say that and I mean that shit. Y'all better go look at that goddamn Lamont Peterson fight. Yeah, at the Ocampo fight, we weren't able to see that because I told Money Brown it was gonna be a first round motherfucking knockout. So we weren't able to see Earl display his skills. But if you motherfuckers go look at Earl Spence versus goddamn Lamont Peterson, it ain't no fight you could pick out of Terrence Crawford fights where he looked as sharp and as good. Terrence Crawford, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, none of them.
With that being said, Mikey Garcia, your ass is in trouble. Point
Damn.
blank
Fact.
period. Your ass is in trouble, buddy. And I get to get all the payback that I've been looking for. Understand me?
Say it's
But
gonna get crazy. Say it's gonna
no,
get crazy
Earl
down
though,
here.
bro.
Say
When
it's
you
gonna
say
get
fundamentally sound, you got to say Mikey Garcia is one of them fundamentally sound dudes too.
no,
Because
he
when you say
is.
you talking about working off the jab, always keeping your hands up, always turning,
Yeah,
knowing when to throw. Yeah, you
yeah.
perfectly right on with that. And that's why I say we look at Mikey Garcia, him and Earl. And I always used to say
No,
that they are
but they not
top
though,
two
money.
fundamentally. No, this is what I'm
Er,
saying, being fundamentally sound, bro. Because Mikey
yeah,
work off his jab, everything off the jab,
I
everything off
know,
the
but
jab.
money.
Never forget to
He
go
he
into the jab.
yeah, no,
But
he
what
is Mikey like 60% fundamentally sound. Because one thing that's gonna make the big separation in this fight, and one thing about fighters, you can't change a fighter overnight, especially in boxing. It's called technique. You got to keep working on that to instill that in you. And one thing Mikey Garcia don't do, he don't do body punches, fam. Earl is the best
you
fundamentally
took
sound
you took it
puncher.
you took it out of my mouth, man.
Yeah.
You took it
Okay.
out of my mouth. I was about to
Uh,
say the Earl, what's gonna stand out is Earl body punches, bro.
yep.
His
Body,
body.
body
So
snatch.
that's why I say when we say Mikey goes, he not fundamentally sound like everybody say. He just know how to work off his jab, 1-2. He don't do everything. Mikey Garcia isn't a fighter who Mike Garcia isn't a fighter who makes sure he throwing the body punches all the time, bro, and that's gonna catch up with him. You can't learn that shit overnight. And for him to have a chance in beating Earl Spence, he's gonna have to be able to go to Earl Spence's body, bro. But we know that's
He
something
not gonna
that
do
he
that.
don't do. But no, that's
Yeah,
something that he don't
yeah.
do, money.
Because if he go to the body, he leave himself wide open for
No,
that
but
Earl.
I know
Yeah,
that,
he
but
ain't
that's
going like that.
I know money, but that's his only chance of beating Earl Spence is getting a bigger man in the body to hopefully
Wait,
slow.
hold on. Can I ask a question? Can
Yeah.
I ask a question? Cause I feel like I'm letting y'all go. Well, I'm just kind of sitting here processing everything. Right. Might have just said something that triggered me. Right. So if he not gonna be able to go to the body, you said, because he's gonna leave himself wide open to go to the head. So why is it? So we say that, right? Which means that Earl, the fear of Earl's counter shot to the head would take Mikey's body work away. I mean, besides the fact that Mikey don't go to the body, but him not going to the body, you just said would be a factor of him being open to a counter shot upstairs from Earl Spence. But then we'll turn around when we evaluate Crawford versus Spence and say, oh, you can't take body work away from nobody. But you just said that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to figure that out because I feel like in certain situations y'all say you can't take it away, but then y'all say you can take it away. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand.
Hold on, what you mean? You say you can't take away? I said you can't. I say you can't take away body shots. You can't take away body shots. Once a motherfucker, especially when you got somebody like Earl Spence who is in his DNA to go to the body. A lot of people, like you said, we said this. We got some people that go to the body that put it in their DNA, and nobody in boxing use body work like Earl Spence. And I was saying it's like you can look at people that go to the body work, it shit still don't look more damaging than Earl Spence body work, bro. It don't. Earl Spence commits to the body, bro. He will tear your motherfucking body up. He commits down there, bro. A lot of fighters don't commit. They land good body shots. Don't get me wrong. They land good shots downstairs. But when you got somebody that's they whole repertoire is the body, man, come on, bro. It's different. Now, I ain't saying Earl can't get countered by Terrence Crawford. We were never saying that. We saying Mikey Garcia, who don't go to the body. He like almost like a Triple G. Go upstairs and then they land a hard, good-ass shot to the body. But if he's trying to go downstairs on Earl Spence, and we know Spence is a combination puncher, he's gonna leave it wide open for that motherfucking shot.
No,
bro.
but what I'm saying, that's something he has to do, bro. But we know that's something Mikey Garcia don't do.
Yeah, he
don't do. But the only chance he has to beat Earl Spence in this fight, that's the only chance. Because he too little.
He too little. Yeah, I agree. He too little.
I think with Earl is this too, bro. Earl is the best motherfucker in boxing that understand range of distance and know how to get leverage on his shots from the inside, the middle, or outside, bro. You're not looking at nobody that does that shit, bro. You're not looking at nobody that when that boy is in the inside with a phone booth, that boy bend his legs to get leverage. Midway in, he getting great leverage, and when he on the outside, he got great leverage. And I think that's like range of distance is the best thing in boxing. And Earl got that shit down pat.
Now I will say that he is my favorite fighter to watch. When you start talking about fighting in a phone booth, when the bitch gets you on the phone, he's my favorite fighter to watch there, bitch. Cause that bitch gonna wear your ass out in there. I'm like, oh my god, this bitch here, boy, he's special. he's a special talent, period. You know what I'm saying? I just think Mikey might have bit off more than he could chew. Cause I was listening to Robert Garcia.
Hold up. You say he might have, nigga?
Well, we know he has, but like I was listening to motherfucking Robert talk, and they had asked him, they was like, well, what did he see? And Robert Garcia had this look on his face like, nigga, I don't know, but yeah, I see the same thing that Mikey saw. I was like, nah, nigga, you don't see the same thing. I'm pretty sure. I think Robert was trying to talk him out of the fight, to tell you the truth. I'll be completely honest. I don't think his brother wanted him to take the fight. Because he don't talk about it with the same energy that Mikey talk about it. Mikey talk about it with a certain energy, like, I believe in myself, I know I can do it. Robert, like, man, this nigga finna get himself killed.
Robert committed 100% now. He got to come up with a game plan to help his little brother out. So now it ain't that he talking about it. He know he got to come up with a game plan, so he got to study. But let's talk about these Cholo boys.
I think they fighting a showcase fight, man.
Showcase. I feel like Jamel fight is competitive, but
he got a Tony Harris. You know what? I ain't gonna take nothing away from him, but he got knocked out twice. I don't think he got it in him no more.
Yeah, listen to this one though. He was beating the shit out of Willie Nelson when he got knocked out, and he was winning.
He was winning the Jared Hurd fight when he got stopped.
Jared Hurd brought it back up, but that's a great point though, Jack. But I look at it as it's mentally tough. It's mentally fatigued, and it's like just what type of, like I say, Tony Hurst took them bumps now, bro. So at this point, I feel like he understands what he got to do. But sometimes fatigue is something that you can't fix.
Yeah, but he talked about that yesterday. I don't know who's it might have been barbershop conversation. He talked about his stamina problems, stamina issues in fight.
Yeah.
So he knows.
I was making sure. Go ahead, Jack.
Yeah, he knows that he got stamina problems, and boxing, man, stamina is big, man. Everybody knows that. Like if your legs,
damn, dude, they beat us by 50. Oh my god.
Yeah. You don't have that stamina. it's gonna it comes back to bite you in
That's
your ass,
crazy.
man. You gotta have your legs, man. And he talked about that yesterday, how his legs give out, how he got stamina problems in fights. That's not a good formula for success.
For success, yeah.
It's not, bro. And we know with Cholo, baby, Jamil,
Oh
them
yeah,
boys
they
got that
lying.
energy for energy.
Yeah, yeah, they
Man, I'm
lying.
gonna
They
tell
gonna
you
they gonna
like
they
this.
gonna get on your ass.
I'm gonna say like this: the top Charlo, Jamal Charlo, I got him winning easy. But this Tony Harrison fight, this a tricky fight to me right here,
Correct,
because
correct. I agree with you,
because
bro.
because if we looking, and I'm just being honest, you know
Absolutely.
I ride for Texas all day long. You know how I'm rocking, man. This is where I'm from. But must let the truth come to the power, and the power come to the truth. Yeah, that way. Uh, Tony Harrison, he a motherfucker, man. And what I seen out of Jamel Charlo is he falling in love with
With the
his
power,
power,
bro.
fam.
Yeah, fell in love with the
And if
power,
you
yeah,
look at
bro.
that fight,
That's what happens when you spar with Earl Spence,
yeah,
man.
but look, but see, he ain't no Earl Spence though, and we got to keep that absolutely a buck. A lot of these
Correct.
dudes, look, he ain't Earl Spence. Let's keep it a buck. A lot of these dudes been there with Earl Spence, and they be trying to adapt and do his style, but at the end of the day, they not him. And it ain't no salt on him because Jamel Charlo is a champion. You understand me? But he depended on his power, bro. And with him only landing 25% on the Austin Trout, right? Like,
Yeah.
and listen, and this is Tony Harrison moment, right? He had a big
Yeah.
moment before. I'm gonna bring this back to Canelo, like when Canelo lost on the biggest stage against Mayweather.
Mayweather.
Canelo had his second chance, his big moment against Cotto, and that was his defining moment. This is a defining moment for Tony Harrison. If I'm Tony Harrison and I'm looking at that fight what Jamel Cholo just did against Austin Trout, not saying it's gonna be the
It
same,
wasn't that
but
impressive, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it
but
wasn't
it
that
will
impressive, bro.
be. You could say it will be similar. I'm looking at that, and I'm looking at that real tough. And I think Tony Harrison is a real live dog in this fight. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I think Jamil Cholo sometimes overcommits. You know, he ain't as
Yes, yes,
accurate.
bro.
He ain't
Yep,
as accurate as I thought
yep,
he was. I do have Jamil Cholo as the favorite to win this fight, but I truly believe that Tony Harrison is a live dog, and I
yep.
will not be surprised.
I agree. I absolutely agree. I ain't even got nothing to add to it because I absolutely agree. I feel like me and you done talked about this fight before, but I absolutely agree, bro. And like the one thing I always say about Tony Harrison, I feel like Tony Harrison fights to the level of his competition. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel so. I think Jamel gonna bring out the best in Tony Harrison. I think this gonna be the best Tony Harrison that we done seen. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought he looked great in that Jared Hurd fight. You know what I'm saying? I was actually kind of scared for Swift for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't just giving up rounds, bro. He was taking it to, you know what I'm saying, outboxing Jared Hurd. But then he started to win. Jared Hurd caught him with that shot, big. You know what I'm saying? Got his ass up out of there. You know, so I mean, and I think, you know, like when you in Tony Harrison's situation, bro, like you may not be in that desperation time where you like, dog, this might be my last time on the grand stage. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Willie Monroe should adopt that same type of mentality. This may be my last shot on the big stage. You know, so I'm looking forward to seeing how they both react and how they respond to that situation. You know what I'm saying? But I think Willie Monroe gonna get mopped.
Oh yeah, he's
And I
gonna get
mean mopped.
steamrolled. Yeah, Monroe gonna get steamrolled, man. He ain't gonna have enough power to keep
Oh
Jamal
man,
off.
Jamal finna beat his
Yeah,
ass.
he ain't
Boy,
gonna
this
have enough
Trevion
power,
Crawford,
man.
boy, they hate Gary Russell Jr., boy. Them Crawfords do not like Gary Russell Jr. Y'all heard Trevion Crawford, that's Terrence Crawford's nephew. He told me the reason why they don't like Gary Russell Jr. because Gary Russell Jr. snuck Terrence Crawford ass in one of them U.S. championships back in the day. He got a post put up talking about beat the hell out of Russell. Really, motherfucker? You supposed to go for the black fighter,
It
idiot.
ain't gonna be too many at 26 that can do it. To tell you the truth, that's why I think Leo dragging his feet to do it. I think he gonna beat
Man,
Leo Santa Cruz
Russell gonna
ass,
beat the shit
bro.
out of Leo
I
Santa
think he gonna
Cruz,
beat
bro.
Leo Santa Cruz ass,
He
bro.
gonna beat his
I don't know
ass,
about
bro.
that one. I don't know
Yo,
about
Gary
that.
Russell's hand speed is a problem for a lot of them, man. His hand speed is
Say
like,
money, Leo Santa Cruz ain't no Lomachenko, bro.
I ain't saying that. That boy got action, man. When I seen JoJo Diaz had some little problems, I think Santa Cruz present problems, bro.
Give who problems?
Give up who? I
JoJo
thought
Diaz,
he beat.
he
I thought he
gave him
Man,
beat
problems.
JoJo
come
Diaz. I
on,
thought
money,
he
man.
handled
That
Man,
was
JoJo gave
easy
him
JoJo
work,
Diaz,
problems
bro.
early
bro.
on, bro. JoJo gave that
Money,
boy
that was
problems.
easy work.
I didn't think that fight was. Yeah, but I didn't think he gave him problem at all, bro. I'll be honest with you, guys. I might have to go back and watch it again, but I didn't
That
think he
was
gave him
easy work.
problems at all.
JoJo
You keep
Diaz just
breathing.
came in there bigger than him.
Huh?
He made weight and came
Oh.
in there a lot heavier than Gary Russell, but he he was
He
eating a
was
lot of
him.
punches from Gary Russell.
Hello?
He
Yeah.
was a lot heavier, bro.
I mean, but Gary Russell Jr. just a fucking, he a magician in that ring, fam. Like, that dude is a magician. That is an incredible talent that I hate we only get to see once a year,
Once a
fam.
year. Yep,
And
I
that
agree,
and
bro.
that's on him though. That's on him.
Why you say that, Jack?
That's on him because he always, you know what it is like. Them personally, they always be trying to have all the brothers fight on the same card. You know, it's like
Say, but yeah,
they real
have you got,
family
I know
oriented.
I seen you with them. You had a chance to interview them, didn't you?
Yeah. They real family oriented. He be trying to have all his brothers fight when he fights.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
So
That's
But
stupid.
that's small. Hey, listen, that smaller one that fight at 140, that bit man, he gonna be something else, bro.
the youngest one, yeah, Antoine.
That bitch, that gonna be something else,
Yeah.
bro.
Twan is a beast.
Oh my god, I was like, oh shit, I was like,
Twan is
bro,
a
this bitch
beast,
here
man.
gonna be a problem, bro,
Yeah, he's a beast,
a
man.
problem.
Twan is a beast. He probably gonna be the best one out of all of them.
I agree. I was just about to say that. I think he might end up better than motherfucking
No, I don't know if he's gonna be better than Gary
126. Yeah,
Russell Jr. I'm sorry.
Yo,
I
man,
he's
don't
the
know if he's gonna
youngest
be
one.
better
Yo,
than Gary
bro,
Russell Jr.
bro.
I'm sorry.
that
I ain't even
bitch
seen
got
enough.
nasty with it,
No,
bro.
look, the
I
kid
like
looked the
him, bro.
part. The kid looked the part. The kid did get robbed in the Olympics.
In the
yeah,
I'm
Olympics, and
sorry.
he
yeah.
beat that boy ass in the
Hold up, but I'm
Olympics, bro.
sorry to say, I'm not just gonna say he gonna be better than Gary Russell. Hell no. Gary Russell is special. He's special. I don't give a fuck because I see him one time a year. That motherfucker can fight.
Yeah,
He's special.
Gary Russell's the truth, man. He got some quick motherfucking heads, man.
And he
Like
got
That
that
Teddy,
pop
motherfucker
with him
is
too, boy.
special, bro. Gary
he
Russell
got some
Jr.
quick
like,
hands.
bro, like he is in my look and money. You know what's crazy, bro? Like I understand what you're saying with Leo Santa Cruz and and Carl Frampton, but like them dudes, they don't like to fight black fighters, money. They don't like to fight them athletic black fighters, fam.
Yeah,
Like if we
fact.
look all up
That's
in,
true.
their resume, they run from them type of dudes. Money, they don't want to fight them. See, right now, Leo Santa Cruz, he backed up in the corner now because his daddy and Al then did all he could do for him. Now, this fight left and everybody want to see it now.
Mhm. He called it, but he did say at the press that he wanted the fight. He said he wanted 3 fights. He said he wanted that fight. He wanted who was that? Carl Frampton, I think he said, and then he said Gary Russell Jr. But he keep calling that name. I'm like, man, that's supposed to be the next fight. Like, after you get through Miguel Flores, and I wasn't crazy about Miguel Flores being, the opponent, but I'll take it, whatever. Uh, I think it's got to be Gary Russell, man. You done already fought Cal Frampton twice, bro. You ain't got to be in a
But
rush to take that fight
nah,
again.
but the,
And
but you
you
but the,
own the win. You
but
know
you
what I'm
gotta
saying?
understand that Carl Frampton fight do make sense though.
No, I know it makes sense. I know exactly why he wants the fight. But shit, if it's him, he don't have to press the fight. Bitch,
But
I won
Carl,
the last
but
fight. You know what I'm saying?
Leo Santa Cruz need to be a man of his word and go across the pond and fight Carl Frampton. I
But
think he really
he was
needs.
also a man of his word when he said he was gonna fight Gary Russell next. You know what I'm saying? Like
No,
you see
but
what
I'm
I'm
just
saying?
saying though, like we know that Gary Russell. I don't think Carl Frampton could beat Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz showed me that there's no way in hell I'm gonna pick. Listen to me,
You can't say no
Carl.
way in hell. That's a
Listen,
close fight,
no.
bro.
Listen, can I speak?
That's a close
Carl
fight.
Frampton got lucky the first time, and the only reason why, and I wholeheartedly believe this, because I thought Carl Frampton was gonna watch Leo Santa Cruz. When Leo said something was wrong with when his daddy was going through that, I didn't believe it. I thought that was an excuse. But when
Right.
Leo had his daddy back full healthy, bro, he watched Carl Frampton. Carl Frampton couldn't do nothing with him, bro. And it's gonna be like that on the sun. Bro, Carl Frampton don't got nothing for Leo Santa Cruz, bro.
I can agree. When I saw I'm with you, right? Because once his daddy was going through that cancer shit, and he didn't have his pops in his corner, but when you came back, bro, and me myself, the second fight, I'm like, shit, man, Leo finna come out here. All he can do is
Leo
brawl.
surprised the
Man,
fuck out of me, boy.
Leo, like, he surprised the fuck out of Corey Frampton, bro. That
Hmm.
one no fluke. When he boxed Corey Frampton like that, he
He
outboxed
boxed,
him.
yeah, bro. Oh my god, that was
So it's like
beautiful. That was
it's go
beautiful.
man. That's a beautiful fight, yo. That's a beautiful fight. But I would that's why I say Leo can box, bro. That's why I'm telling you, man. Like, yes, Gary Russell got popped, but sometimes, man, that shit be underrated. Don't get me wrong, he got fast hands and shit, but I'm just saying, bro, he couldn't get JoJo out of there. And
Nah,
You said
JoJo
underrated
JoJo's
or you said underrated or overrated?
overrated.
underrated.
Oh, but
I mean
you,
overrated.
I mean,
Overrated, yeah.
but you do know that the Gary Russell really a 122-pound fighter, money.
Yeah, he's a
All
smaller guy.
all the fighters gonna be bigger than him, money.
Yeah.
And let's not act like JoJo Diaz wasn't a former Olympian who I had the opportunity to interview when he fought under that Canelo Liam Smith undercard at Cowboy Stadium.
Yeah.
So he was a former Olympian, and let's don't get it twisted. Earl said he was going for him too, buddy. You heard me?
You know I know JoJo former Olympic. That's
I'm
my
talking about
market.
Earl. Say, I don't know what it was. Do these fighters? I don't know. Do Gary Russell rub the black fighters wrong the wrong way or something?
He's yeah, them
Nah,
dudes.
JoJo just Earl Spence Olympian brother, man.
Yeah, they was stable
2012
mates.
Olympians.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were stable
Say,
mates.
remember money? I was asking Earl when I tried to switch to that. He said, let's go back to Tank.
Let's go back to Tank. All right, okay.
Say, that's why I fuck with my nigga Earl Spence, bro. Because look, Earl don't give a damn, bro. He gonna fuck with the motherfucker individually, bro. He don't care if he cool with somebody else and you don't had words with this other person. That ain't gonna make or break him, man.
Yeah.
That's why I ride for my guy. And people don't understand, man. We ain't never had nothing like this in Dallas, Texas. All the other cities around the world, they done had multiple champions. Like, and I ain't saying we ain't never had no champion here before, which we have, but we ain't never had nothing like Earl Spence, bro. So this is fucking huge, bro.
Yeah, what you think about your boy Maurice, man?
That's my guy, bro. Maurice, my guy, man. Like the WBO 140-pound champion. Um, you know he finna go down there and fight Friday night against Alex Acedo. Did I say that name right, money?
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
be fucking it up
So
myself.
Alex Acedo, they former stable mates.
Yep.
So they're very familiar with each other. So this should be an action packed fight. It could be an action packed fight, or it could be a real technical fight because these guys know each other. Yeah,
They're the
they
best
ain't
type of
been
fights, though.
yeah,
I
they ain't
think.
been around each other in a long time. So things could some things could have changed by then, but I think their familiarity with each other, they're gonna know each other real good. Maurice Hooker, he underrated, man. I mean, the guy had an illustrious um, Olympic, career like Earl did, but he had a great amateur career, you know, and for him to go against all odds, like everything that was at him, that's why I say, man, you got to be mentally ready for anything you do. The first thing
Hmm.
I think you got to have that mental strength, bro, because we have so many trials and tribulations that we go through, bro. And while we going through our trials and tribulations, it's still called life, where we still
Right.
have to live through the trials and tribulations. And that just show the fortitude of a person. That's why I say, bro, look, fam. in boxing, bro, I'm gonna say this. I don't never want my favorite fight. I don't want fighters from Dallas to lose no fight, especially not Earl Spence. Maurice, look, I don't want fighters to lose a fight, but I know in boxing, bro, this is boxing. I seen the greatest fight of all time in Muhammad Ali lose 5 fights. The thing I like about boxing is if when you champion and you lose, the bounce back, the heart, the resilience of a fighter, bro. I ain't saying Maurice Hooker, he ain't lost no fights yet, but he ain't had controversy decisions where a lot of people
Them
thought them
draws,
draw.
yeah,
Yeah,
them
a lot of
motherfucking draws.
yeah,
Jesus
a
Christ,
lot of
bro.
people thought them draws should have been losses. And with him having them draws and the way the whole world turned on him and just was talking down on him, he showed the mental fortitude to go across the pond and capture
And
that
take that
moment
belt. Hell yeah,
and
bro.
capture
That's a
that
big
moment.
moment.
And when a fighter, when you built like that, bro, when you built Ford tough like that, to go through all the circumstances that he had, not to never let your faith waver, not to let the belief in you waver, and all that you went through, and you went over there and you got that belt. Maurice Hooker gonna be a tough guy to beat this
And
Friday,
that's in
man.
his first. That was in his first 12 round fight too.
Yep, he
First
gonna be a
first
tough.
12 round fight.
He gonna be a tough guy to beat Jay Saturday night. I like Alex Saucedo. I think he
I do
bring a
too,
lot
yeah.
of. I think he bring a lot of offense. I think he bring a lot of offense.
Them Abel
What up,
Sanchez
man?
fighters, bro. I just don't trust them Abel Sanchez
What
fighters in big
TD, man?
moments, bro. That's just me. Like everybody ain't gotta feel the same way, but that's just how I feel.
Say
Like
it
I
again.
think he's off. I said I just don't trust like those Abel Sanchez fighters in big, and you know what I'm saying, in big spots like this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Triple G, I guess, was an exception, but I think Triple
What you
G was
mean?
special before. I don't think like Abel Sanchez is like the trainer to get the most out of Alex Acevedo, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I think that could end up being a downfall for him. Like I don't think Abel Sanchez is a good trainer. I don't. I personally do not. I think he's average.
Man,
I
say,
think
Jay,
if he
sit
get a
your ass.
guy,
Man, sit
I
down
think if
somewhere,
he
bro.
got a guy with, I think if he got a guy with good power, good pop, good skill, he can do something with it. But as far when you look at guys like a Ronnie Shields, who we done seen go and develop fighters, a Virgil Hunter, who we done seen take and bring and develop fighters. What's my man name that trained Earl? God damn it, Derrick James. You know what I'm saying? We look at trainers like that. I don't look at Abel Sanchez in that same type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think like to me, I got Maurice Hooker by just like I think it's gonna be a really good fight. I got Maurice Hooker probably by split decision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just not
But you
crazy
need,
about
but
Abel.
you
I
need,
wish
but you
Alex.
need to
I wish
sit
Alex
down,
would
bro.
switch trainers. I say that.
But you
I
need
say
to
that.
sit.
I wish Alex would switch
But you need to
trainers. I
stop
say
that,
that.
bro. Talking about Abel Sanchez ain't no good trainer. Jay, you a trip, bro. You need to stop that shit, man. Like, bro,
Yo,
you could personally not like a person, but to say he ain't a good trainer, he damn near had a undisputed fucking champion, the Triple G, fam. Triple G, who, come on, fam, he ain't no good trainer, fam. You for real?
Hey man, my personal opinion,
Money,
man.
Abel, I don't give a damn about your personal opinion. We don't talk facts on here. Hey, Money, Abel Sanchez ain't no good trainer.
Yeah, yeah, good trainer to me.
Jack, Abel Sanchez ain't no good trainer.
his resume speaks for itself, man. I do.
Damn, Jay,
Yeah,
where'd you reach that one boy, you went
I just
down
don't.
deep.
I don't. I'm not big on it, dog.
Boy, you went down
Well,
deep
well,
in the.
really, actually, really, it's not that he's not a good trainer. I'm saying I don't think he can get the best out of Alex. Is what I'm saying. That's what I
What you
said.
mean, bro?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he get the best out of Alex.
I mean, Jay, he got him to a championship fight. Did you see that last fight he had, bro? Nigga, that was a life or death situation. You know what Kenny
I
Porter
was about to
say?
say he
No, hold up,
almost died
hold
in
up,
that
hold
bitch.
up, hold up, hold up, money. What Keith Thurman? What Kenny Porter said? Say Keith Thurman was in against Sean Porter. How he said?
hold on. You say what, Ray?
What Keith Thurman? I mean, what Kenny Porter say about Keith Thurman? He told him Keith Thurman was in a life and death situation fighting Sean Porter.
Yeah,
Nigga, Alex Saucedo was in a life and death situation, bro. His last fight, bro. Jay, you need to cut that bullshit out, fam. You tripping. Now, just say you don't like the guy. It's fine to say that.
Okay, well then we'll go with that. We'll go with that one. Then.
Because I
Yeah,
definitely
we'll go
don't
with
like
that.
Big Mac.
Yeah,
Oh,
Big
y'all like
Mac.
Bo Mac?
I said Big Mac. I don't like him.
Bo Mac is a big time Earl Spence hater, man.
I don't like that fact. I don't
Well,
like that dude, dog.
I think that's more so knowing what's getting ready to come
Man,
forward.
I
You know
don't
what I'm
give a
saying?
fuck, bro. Nigga, he a hater, bro.
I ain't never heard they ain't say nothing good about Terrence Crawford.
Nah, but Bo Mac be all in EJ's pocket, just everything. Like, dude,
Talking about that's gonna be the easiest fight for
He did say
Terrence
that shit, and I
Crawford.
was like, that's crazy. I was like, bro, that's wild. I was like, that's fucking
Man,
wild, bro. I
that,
was like,
that
nobody
nigga
on
was
planet Earth
say,
sees
bro,
that
he
way,
was
bro.
say Big Mac was hungry when he said that shit. That nigga needed a Snicker. Shit. talking about Earl Spence gonna be the easiest. That nigga needed
yeah,
a Snicker, bro. That nigga was on. His
yeah, he
stomach
was.
was growling like a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
he was lightheaded. He needed something to eat.
What they
He was
say,
a
Ray?
little
You not
lightheaded.
yourself right now?
Not
I was
yourself
Hey, you
right
not
now,
yourself when you're
fam.
hungry, bitch.
Say,
no, like I had to get
but
on Bo
no,
Mac
no, but no. I don't
ass.
dislike. I like Bo Mac.
I
I
respect
just
Bo Mac. I
I
respect him
like
and I
him.
understand he be trying to amp the fight up, but sometimes he get carried away, man.
No, but let me stop this. I do like Bo Mac. I can't be mad at the guy because he holding it down for his
He's
guy. It's
speaking
just
up for his guy, yeah.
yeah. It's just I'm from Dallas, so I'm gonna take that shit personal, nigga.
Right.
Just like my boy Jack AWD approved. You understand me? He Earl Spence motherfucking kinfolk. So we gonna take that shit personally. Like
Yeah,
money, Earl Spence is his guy. So we gonna take that shit personally, fam.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
ain't got no problem with him riding for his guy. That's what he supposed to do,
That's
fam.
what he's supposed to do, yep.
Yeah, so, but it's just that, I'm from Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Jack, that's his kinfolk. Money, you know what I'm saying? That's Earl number one guy. We're going to take that shit personally, bro. But it ain't nothing wrong with what Big Mac's saying. So Big Mac can't get mad when we say what we say back.
Correct.
Nah. Yeah.
Correct.
Now to his credit though, he did go on Black Fight Fan TV saying that he do like Earl Spence. No, he like you said, he say he want both of them to get 100 million. He want them
Man,
to get the most money out of it and shit.
I do
man,
too, man. I want them to get. I do
man,
want
why
that,
is
bro. I
y'all
want them to
steady
build that
talking
shit the
about
same way, bro.
Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence are not the two biggest welterweights? Earl Spence and Keith Thurman
Keith Thurman, yeah, that's gonna
are
be
the
the mega
biggest two
fight.
welterweights. That's the mega fight,
That's
fam.
gonna be the mega fight, man.
Come
Terrence
on,
Crawford and Earl
man.
Spence is the mega fight that was to
Man, Terrence Crawford can't beat Keith Thurman, bro.
Terrence Crawford beat Keith Thurman ass just like Earl gonna beat his ass.
Beat his ass too.
See, Terrence Crawford and Spence is a big fight, but the mega fight gonna be him and Thurman.
Man,
Thurman was reigning on
Let me
top of the
tell you,
welterweight
Jack,
division
Jack,
forever.
let me tell you, bro. Everybody knows Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence is the biggest fight at welterweight.
no, it's not, money.
Now I can say this: Keith Thurman can come back and put himself back in that mix. But right now, bro, Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence is the biggest fight at welterweight, bro.
I don't see it, man. Terrence Crawford is still unproven at welterweight.
You can't say he unproven when he came his first fight and beat motherfucking the champion, and then when he fought another big ass fighter. So I can't say he
Man,
unproven.
man, that ain't the biggest fight, money.
You can
People just
discredit,
wanna.
you can discredit him, bro.
I ain't
But
discrediting it. People just want to make him believe that fight. That dude is an average ass fighter, man.
oh my
He
god,
ain't just what
What?
man. He an
Man.
average ass fighter at
Yeah,
an
welterweight,
average
bro.
fighter, an
At
average fighter.
welterweight, at
Come on, stop it,
140, he
bro.
is the man. But at welterweight, he is average, bro.
He ain't no
At
average
best,
fighter, no damn welterweight, bro. Got two
at
choppers
best,
on two
bro.
big motherfuckers.
Look,
Hell no.
hey, money, look. At 140, he is the golden child. Hey, in my Ivan Drago voice, he cannot be defeated at 140. But at 147, bro, he is average.
You crazy out your mind, Corey Bradshaw.
Mm.
Average.
I ain't even calling you
Average.
I'm calling you Corey Bradshaw on that one. You gotta be
No,
fucking
he could
kidding.
Nah, he averaged at 140. I ain't hating on him, bro. His skills is just not better. Where I think he's gonna be able to beat a Sean Porter or Keith Thurman or Earl Spence. Them are the top guys, bro. And if I don't think you can beat the top guys, you average at that division.
I
So
think
how
he
is
be
that me saying? How is that me just jumping out the box? I don't think he could be Sean Porter. I don't think he could be Keith Thurman. I definitely think Earl Spence beat the monkey out of him, bro. I'm telling you, money. He's average at 147, money. I know you want Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford to be that super fight. Everybody do.
I
Hold up,
don't
hold
want
up.
it. That's what it's
I'm
gonna be,
talking about, I
bro.
know everybody's saying that's the super fight and that's what they want. But that's just like pigs flying. It's not gonna be the super fight.
Nah, I don't see it as a super fight either.
Yeah, that's
It's
the
a
super
big
fight.
because bro, listen, man, Terrence Crawford ain't got nobody to fight, man.
You know.
He ain't got nobody to fight some money. How is he gonna get better?
Cause
Money
his
in
skill,
boxing,
his skills.
no
You can't
money.
say
But
how to
look,
make it better, bro.
no,
Terrence
but what
Crawford,
I'm
his
saying,
skills is his skills, bro. That
so
boy
but
work
money.
his ass off too, Ray.
I know I ain't saying he don't work his ass off money, but when you ain't fighting the level of competition, bro, that's not gonna make you get better. That's gonna decrease you when you just steady fighting average guys. Come on, money. We talking about Benavidez like he was a top guy,
No, Benavidez was a tough motherfucker though.
but he
Took his
wasn't the
ass 12
top
rounds.
guy. Money. It's a lot of every one of these fighters a tough motherfucker. Who box, who get in that ring. But let's be honest, Benavidez wasn't a top guy.
But it
I'm
don't
not
take away
hating
from
on
his skill level,
I'm
bro.
not
To me,
hating
it
on
don't take
man.
away from the skill level.
Money, I'm not taking away from his skill level, but money in this boxing game, bro. If you're steady fighting at the same, it's just like in football, bro. Every fight, every year you got to get better. Just like every fight, you have to get better, bro. And the level of competition goes up. If he ain't fighting the same level of competition, bro, and he's fighting people who's down to him where the shit is. Look at Benavidez, money. Benavidez, Jay, Benavidez
Huh?
wasn't on Crawford level. He went 12 rounds with Crawford, Jay.
Man, Benavidez ain't no slouch, bro.
Money,
I was just gonna
Jay.
say, bro, he ain't your slouch, though.
But Jay, he went 12 rounds. If Crawford, who everybody's saying the fuck look, that motherfucker was so happy
You
he
don't have
got
to
him
knock.
out
You
in the
can't knock it.
12th
You don't have
round.
to knock out everybody, right? But the thing is, he
M-
got his ass out there, bro.
Money, I ain't saying you got to knock everybody out, bro. But if Terrence Crawford, that skill of a fighter, bro, he supposed to got Benavidez the fuck up out of there, fam.
He got him the fuck up out of there. What you talking
Money,
about?
it took him 12 rounds, 2
It
minutes
doesn't
and 30
matter, bro. He
seconds.
got him up out of there, bro.
It took him it took to the 12th round, 2 minutes and 30 seconds in before he got that knockout, money.
But did
Come
he
on,
get the
man.
It
knockout?
took him forever.
So,
It
man,
don't
why,
matter,
why?
bro.
So
He
look,
got him
this is my
out of there,
thing,
bro.
money. Why the fuck you don't want to look at that, bro? Why you always going around that type of
You
shit
looking,
to
you
look
looking at
at?
the wrong stupid ass shit. You talking about it took him 12 rounds to get him out of there. He still beat his ass and got him out of there, bro. It
Mo-
don't take away from the man's skill level. The man is
money.
skillful as fuck, bro.
So hold up,
You talking
money.
about you talking
So
about he not decreasing? That
so
man
so
not, I don't
much.
see no decreasing him, bro. That man
I
take his
do,
practice
money.
too serious,
Hold up.
bro.
So you telling me Benavidez one punching the shit out of Terrence Crawford?
Cause Benavidez got two motherfucking hands too, goddamn me.
Money. It's
Shit.
Benavidez. Answer this question. Is Benavidez a top guy?
Yes, he's a top guy. He's not
Jay,
elite, but he's a good
Jay,
fucking
is
fighter.
Benavidez a top guy? Jay, be honest.
What are you saying is the top guy?
Like,
Like you mean like top 10
is he a
welterweight?
top welterweight? Yeah.
Nah, he might be right outside that top 10.
Okay. Hey, Jack, is Benavidez a top welterweight to you?
Nah, not at all.
So what
But
I'm
what that
saying
You
means,
is,
can't, man.
yeah,
Wait,
okay. So
but
hold.
The man got one leg, man. He got
He
one
y'all
had
leg.
right?
one
I was
leg.
gonna say, dude, Benavidez was a hell of a fighter before that gunshot shit to his knee, bro.
Before the
Like, come on,
gunshot,
bro.
he wasn't
Like,
Yeah.
taking nothing away
Okay.
from him.
his
Hold
skit,
up.
so while he was he was physically compromised. Okay, if you want to say that, all right, cool. But it don't take away. Like Benavidez can fucking box.
Hold up. How is that not
Like if Vince
taken
can
away?
box, like you know what I'm
When
saying? Like
hold up. How is that not taken away, Jay? when the doctors told Benavidez he'll never be the same. This the same fucking fighter
And he not
who
the
came
same.
in. Hold up, Jay. This the
But
fighter
he
who
ain't a
came in.
slouch either, bro.
I know this the dude who came in there with a goddamn sleeve on his leg like he was playing basketball, bro. This is boxing where your legs are your most important thing, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm
Come
not
on, man.
discounting.
Let's get say money. Why you don't never look at that, bro? You
You
want
gotta
to talk
say it to
about
that ring,
Crawford
bro.
as skilled as Crawford ain't as skilled as you fucking think he is. This nigga let a
You got to
one-legged fucking fighter
Crawford,
go
bro.
12 rounds with
You like
him,
to
bro.
discredit Crawford. That's what you like to
No,
do.
yeah, you right. And when I'm
No,
discrediting him,
that's
it's
discredit. You
all
just mean you like
facts.
to discredit that man's. Nah, ain't no all fact shit.
This is
You know,
facts, bro.
man.
You want
Man,
you
I'm a
man,
nigga.
money,
I'm an eye
money,
test
facts.
nigga. What I see in Crawford, he's a bad motherfucker. He's the number 2
Yeah,
welterweight in the world.
no, he a
Earl
bad
Spence,
motherfucker
he is a
to a
super
certain
fighter
extent.
welterweight. This is no fuck. Like even Mayweather said it. Motherfucking
I don't care.
motherfucking,
Mayweather a hater, bro. He a known hater,
motherfucking
so I don't
Morris.
take him serious.
Everybody knows the motherfucking number 1 fight at welterweight is Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence. No
No,
matter
it's
what you
not,
want to put,
bro.
you want to come in and campaign for motherfucking Keith Thurman, put up the flags,
Money. It
vote
ain't
Keith
no
Thurman,
campaigning, bro. It's just about
vote
what I
Keith
see.
Thurman. Keith Thurman, he's back. Keith Thurman is back. Vote Keith Thurman. You can do all that you want to, bro. At the end of the day, the super fight at welterweight is motherfucking Earl Spence Jr. and Terrence Bud Crawford, and it ain't gonna be
Money.
no
No,
other
it's
way
not
around,
money.
bro.
You know what? You know
No
what?
other way
No, it's
around.
not money. Money. No, it's not, fam. Because I guarantee you, if Terrence Crawford go up against a Sean Porter or Danny Garcia, bro, he gonna have hell, bro. You think Terrence Crawford gonna be able to keep Sean Porter up off of him? You think he gonna be able to win that fight? This ain't Benavidez. You talking Sean Porter might got
Man,
the best.
you think
Hold up,
Terrence Crawford
cuz.
just go
Hold up,
maul
damn.
Terrence?
No,
I mean, you
Sean
think Sean
Porter,
Porter just go
man,
maul
hold
Terrence
up,
Crawford?
fam. Sean Porter
Stop
might
it,
got the
People
bro.
thought
best.
Jeff Horn was gonna do that too.
Say
So
no.
how that
Look,
turned out.
no, but Jeff Horn ain't no son.
So how that turned out.
Let's be honest, bro. I ain't never say Jeff Horn was gonna be Terrence Crawford. I just thought Jeff Horn was
No,
gonna
no,
put
I
up.
didn't say beat. I said Maul is
No,
what I
I
said.
thought he was gonna put up a better fight against Terrence Crawford, and I was wrong about that. But I know that I'm not wrong about saying that Sean Porter is 100 times better fighter than fucking Jeff Horn. And Sean Porter may have the best footwork. I ain't saying like the best boxing footwork, but he got the best footwork to get to you and mow you down real quick. Do y'all agree with that?
No.
Money?
We all know how Sean Porter coming, bro. Like I said, the maul and brawl with a little bit of distance. He ain't beat no Terrence Crawford. Sean Porter
Yeah,
ain't
I
beat no
don't think so either, bro. How you
Man,
say ain't no shot at, bro?
Terrence Crawford
How
not in
Ugas
the
ain't got no shot in hell against Sean Porter? I don't think Sean Porter got a
Man,
shot in
hell,
hell
man,
to
you
beat Terrence
tripping,
Crawford.
man, you trip, bro.
A shot in hell.
Listen to me, bro. Now y'all sounding silly as shit. Benavidez was having success in the first 6 rounds. As a matter of fact, Benavidez hurt Terrence Crawford on 2 different occasions in that fight. Go back and watch the fight. This ain't me hating. This is me watching that shit, bro. Benavidez ain't no Sean Porter. Benavidez ain't definitely ain't no Earl Spence or no Keith Thurman. He ain't no Danny Garcia. He ain't none of them. He on the lower echelon of them, bro. Come on, man. And he was taking it to Terrence Crawford at first. Look, money. A
Not
two-legged
taking,
fighter
bro.
supposed to be the one-legged fighter all day long, fam. Because Benavidez was very limited on what he could do. He had success early in the fight when his knee was strong and he could move on it. But, Terrence Crawford being a world-class fighter, because I ain't going to take that from him and say he ain't no world-class fighter, as the rounds went on, Benavidez's leg went in shock. And y'all
Yeah.
seen that. Dude couldn't even move. He was trying to tell Terrence Crawford to come
The
on.
link.
So
Yeah.
so
He's
he
So
trying
was
to
that
trying
find the
to
fight ain't had
ropes.
nothing to do with what the adjustments Terrence Crawford made. Everything to do with Benavidez's knee going down.
Nah, bro, it did, bro, because Benavidez would have won that fight, in my opinion, if he had two
Okay.
legs. If Benavidez had two strong legs, the way he was working Terrence Crawford earlier, I could see Benavidez easily winning that fight. Easily.
Working him early. So how many rounds before his leg went out did you give him? Because I
Uh,
gave him two the whole. I gave him two the whole fucking fight. So I'm just very, very, very curious to know how many rounds he won.
Hey man, I'm
when
not
he
sure,
had two
man.
legs.
I'm not sure. I'm like this. He was having success early against Terrence Crawford. Did Terrence Crawford win this fight by knockout, and would have been by unanimous decision if it would have went the last 20 seconds before he got the knockout in the 12th round? Absolutely. It would have been a unanimous decision, but he got the knockout with 20 seconds left on the one-legged fighter. So I will have to go back and watch the fight again. I just know Benavidez was having success early, bro. And Terrence Crawford didn't look good in that fight. I agree with Keith Thurman. I ain't impressed at all with Terrence Crawford at welterweight, bro. Not at all. And this is coming from Keith Thurman. I'm from Dallas. Keith Thurman from Florida. He said that. I'm agreeing with a Florida dude.
What that mean, right? Because you don't keep
No,
Thurman
I'm
not
just
a
saying. It ain't me saying this. No,
what that mean?
what I'm saying. No,
It's a
what
lot of
that mean
motherfuckers
is, hold up.
It's a lot
No,
of
let me
that
tell you
agree
what
that
that
he
mean,
is
money.
impressive at
Hold up.
welterweight.
Let me tell you what that mean.
You talking about
This mean
this not
it
true
ain't it
saying
ain't
this.
Earl Spence saying it. Because I'm from Dallas. If Earl Spence say something and I co-sign it real quick, oh, you a dick rod. People be, how they be telling me I'm a dick rod.
We're not
Oh,
worried
you
about what
just
nobody talking about.
no,
And we're
I
not worried
know.
about
I'm
what no
just saying,
goddamn
money.
talking
I'm
about.
just saying it's not
Keith
Earl
Thurman
Spence saying it.
just back in the ring and start winning. That's what he need to do.
Oh, look at you hating on Keith Thurman now, boy. You hating
Get
on
his
them
ass
now.
back in the ring and
You
start
hating
winning.
on it. He hate. Say, did
You want
you
to
see
say I'm
how
hating
he
on Keith
hating on
Thurman?
Keith
You hating
Thurman
on
now?
Terrence Crawford. You want to say I'm
I ain't
hating
hating
on
on.
Keith Thurman?
No, I ain't hating on
I'm
Terrence
not hating
Crawford.
on Terrence Crawford, but I'm hating on
Money,
Keith Thurman.
money.
Stop
I'm
it, bro.
not hating on Terrence Crawford. I think Terrence Crawford at 140,
Stop it, bro. You
he
talking about at
is the
140? The
golden
man at
child.
147 now, and
But at 147, he average,
he
bro.
a champion at 147. And you
So
talking about he
what, bro? A
average.
lot of people become champions in every weight class. He's an
Stop it,
average
dude.
champion at
Stop
147.
it, dude.
Hold up, Jack. What you think, Jack? Do you think he do you think he just a good fight, a great fighter at 147, or do you think he an average 147?
I think
You got
overall he's a great fighter, but at 147 I'm still not sold on him, man.
Thank you. That's all I'm
That's all
saying.
I'm saying. I'm gonna leave it at that because
That's
I
all
don't
I'm
know.
saying.
how y'all not gonna be sold on somebody that came right up to
See what I'm
147?
saying?
No,
Look at
Knock
him
him off.
trying to change our
listen,
mind.
the dude that
How
he
the
beat
fuck I'm
at
trying to change it? I'm
147.
saying, nigga, how you not gonna be sold on somebody that's come right up to
Like the dude that he
147?
beat at
Get two
147.
stoppages.
Yo, Jeff Horn.
Knock out a
Yo, Jeff
strong
Horn's
motherfucker, man.
not
Y'all
really.
gotta be crazy.
Yo, Jeff Horn is not a credible champion. He's a champion because he got the title from Pacquiao. But it's like Jeff Horn. I'm not like, who is Jeff?
I don't know, bro. I don't discredit, cuz I'm gonna just say that. I don't discredit, bro.
Man, money, you just don't like us
That's
telling
all
you
I'm
the
saying.
truth.
At 140,
No, you talking
I
about it's the
can't.
truth. That's your opinion, not y'all opinion,
No,
bro.
it's the truth,
That
bro.
shit can't knock my opinion, bro. Like you saying Keith Thurman said this, and you saying this because you from Dallas and you agree
No,
with
I'm
the
just
Florida.
saying. No, I'm just
Any
saying.
motherfuckers around the
Like,
world that agree that Terrence Crawford is a bad motherfucker at 147. So it's not that you talking about it's the truth, bro. I'm just saying what I'm saying, bro. And to me, at 147, the
he
boy is the number
average.
2 welterweight in the
He
world, and ain't
average.
shit gonna change that, bro.
Well,
I can't put
And
him at 2, man.
and
I'm
where
out the way.
and for Jeff Horn to be such an incredible win, bro. Jeff Horn could damn near probably beat I don't know about
beat who?
all, but beat a lot of the motherfuckers that Earl done beat. So while y'all saying he
Man,
an
bro.
incredible welterweight,
Yo,
he's
Bro.
all
an
right,
incredible win.
Hold up,
Jeff
cuz. What
Horn
the
to give
fuck did
all them
Earl got
niggas
to
that
do with
Earl
this?
beat,
What the
all them
fuck did
niggas that
Earl got
Earl
to do
beat,
with this?
answer me this.
all these motherfuckers.
Can Jeff Horn beat Cal Brook?
Kell Brook, yes, I got him beating Kell Brook. Yep,
Say,
yep,
money, hang up
yep,
on this nigga,
yep,
money.
I
yep,
don't think
Money,
he
hang
yep,
can,
up
bro.
on this nigga, money.
yep,
That's the
yep,
second. That's
yep.
the second craziest thing he said, bro.
Okay, nah, I'm lying,
Money,
I don't think he
money,
beat.
hang up on this nigga.
Stop. Stop it.
Okay, he fought. Okay, look, nah, let me be real. That was low key some hate shit. I don't think he beat Kell Brook, but I think that fight a lot more competitive than y'all trying to make it seem to be. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
hell no, boy.
Y'all crazy, bro. Kell Brook don't go in there and just mop no more. Y'all, come on, bro. Come on, y'all. Y'all fucking crazy. Come on, man. Y'all
Man,
crazy,
money,
dog.
disconnect the
Huh?
call.
Y'all crazy, dog.
Yo,
Jeff
Yeah.
Horn a lot better than y'all think he is, bro. Y'all want to discredit him because y'all trying to discredit
Jeff
Crawford,
Horn
bro.
was a
That's some
champ.
bullshit, man.
But yo,
How's that
could Jeff
bullshit?
Horn listen? Another question. This is another one. It's a
That's
fair
some
question.
nonsense, bro.
Yo, could Jeff Horn beat any of the other welterweight champions?
We don't know if they
No.
don't fight. But
No.
I think Earl will stop him quicker. I do think Thurman stop him quicker. I give him a shot, man. I give Jeff Horn a shot. I don't know if he beat him.
Man, that's some
I
bullshit,
don't know.
man.
I don't know. I'm gonna say no. Against the other champions. No, I'm gonna say no.
I
I would say flat out. I would say no.
That's all
I
I'm
get my
saying
opinion, right?
about Terrence
But when you
Crawford.
said it's facts, man, you better get your ass out of here.
No, you can call my shit bullshit anyway. Y'all be the money. What you talking about? I've been defending myself against y'all all night.
Hey, that's how it be, bro.
Y'all night. You talking
That's
about
all I'm saying.
bullshit?
But money,
Terrence
it's
Crawford is a
bullshit
good
you
fighter.
talking about. You give him a shot against
How the fuck
Sean
you not gonna give
Porter.
him a shot? How the fuck you not gonna give him a shot?
Cause he don't got the
How the
knockout
fuck
power,
you can't
bro,
give
to
him a
knock
shot
out
in his
Sean
boxing,
Porter.
bro? You say
No,
what?
he don't got no shot. No shot.
Man,
No
Sean
shot.
Porter don't got no motherfucking skills like Crawford and Earl to get Jeff
Some
Horn to
Porter
fight.
don't
I
even
bet you
What
hit
skill do
hard,
Crawford
man.
got? What
Jeff Horn go
skill?
12
What
with I
skill
bet
is
you
he?
Jeff Horn. I
Money,
bet you Jeff Horn go 12 with
money,
Sean Porter.
money. What's so special about Terrence Crawford? Y'all be talking about this skill.
Man,
What's so
stop it, man.
special about it?
Stop it, man. Because you get to sound it like a Terrence
No, I'm
Crawford
being
hater for real,
honest.
bro. No,
I
because
think
you get to sound like a Terrence
no,
Crawford hater for real, bro.
no,
You do,
You
bro.
just
You do. You talking about what's so
no, money.
special about him or he
No, at
come on, bro.
140. No, I'm talking about going against these guys against these top fighters at 147. That's what I'm speaking on. At 140, bro, he was the
How we
best.
know?
He a golden
How we
child.
know what's gonna happen and we never seen him up against him, bro?
Money. Listen,
Huh?
bro. It ain't about us about not knowing what's gonna happen, bro. It's about us
Right,
picking
stop
who
that
we
shit.
think. It's about us
Stop that.
picking who we. It's about us picking who we think win the fight, bro, and analyzing it, and that's all we doing. And with me saying Terrence Crawford is average at 147, that's facts, fam. He
Ain't no
average.
It's your opinion, bro. How the fuck is that a
Okay,
fact?
well, no,
How's
you
that a
can call
fact?
it bullshit. Money,
No,
because, bro,
wait a minute,
money,
How's it a
but I'm gonna
fact,
tell
bro?
you why.
Because Karay
Because,
said
bro.
so. Because Karay
No,
said so.
bro. No,
Stop that
it's
shit,
no,
bro.
bro, because the public could see. Because we all got eyes and we could see.
But Karay, you can't speak for the public when you ain't doing the test. You talking about that man is average at 147, bro? You
At
crazy?
147, bro.
Are you
You act
crazy?
like I'm hating on him.
Man, you is hey. You out your goddamn mind and say
Money,
that man average at
so that's
147.
hating because I say he average at 147, but I say he the
Yes,
best at 140.
yes, it is. Hey, it is. Hey, average at
Okay, money.
147. So,
I think
hold
the
on,
top
wait,
fighters.
watch this. So, what do you rank him at 147, bro? For him to be average?
He probably the fifth best fighter, fifth best
what?
fighter,
So,
fourth,
Ooh,
so Danny Garcia beat him, Ray?
I have to put Danny Garcia
you
over him, bro,
crazy.
so I see more.
I'm a Danny fan, and I think he
Hold
get his
on,
ass mopped.
no, hold up,
I am a
hold up.
Danny
No,
fan,
hold
and
the
I
fuck
think he
up,
get
Jay.
mopped.
No, hold up, Jay. Did you just say Danny Garcia arguably won both of them fights against
Oh
Keith?
yes, and I
Hold up,
think
no,
Terrence
hold
Crawford
up.
beat the
That's all
shit
I
out of
wanted
him,
from you.
bro.
No, that's all I wanted from you. So how the fuck you gonna get mad at me saying that when you saying Danny Garcia?
Bro, come
And no,
on, man.
hold up. No, matters if you think Terrence Crawford beat him or not. How the fuck you gonna get mad at me because I said Danny Garcia is better? I'll put Danny Garcia ahead of him when
But you
you
said
nigga.
five,
When
bro. You
hold up,
said
no.
five, bro.
When nigga Earl Spence, Keith Thurman, um,
So,
um,
Sean
Ray,
Porter and
you
Danny
have
Garcia.
and then
Mauricio Herrera.
Terrence Crawford.
You have Mauricio Herrera beating Danny Garcia, right?
But you
but Terrence
can't.
Crawford. That's funny to me.
Mauricio Herrera, that was at 140, money.
Oh my
It
god.
was 35, nigga.
Money, that was at 140.
You fuck if it was at 135, nigga.
That was at 140 though.
That nigga
What that
like
got to
Mauricio
what that
Herrera
got
can beat him, but
hold
you
up, but
can't.
what that got to do with me picking where I rank him at? You asked me a question where I rank him at welterweight. I got him at number 5.
Cause that mean you saying Danny Garcia better than Terrence Crawford?
Hey, I got him at number 5. I mean,
That's what I say, bro.
4 or
I mean,
5. No, 4 or
Yeah,
5.
I got him at 4. I say 4.
4. So hold up, money. How am I so off when Jack say 4? I say
Yeah,
5. That's just one off.
I say
but
4, man.
Jack don't put Danny Garcia above Terrence Crawford though.
No, but he say 4, so that means Danny Garcia right after Terrence Crawford.
Yeah, they like neck and neck. If he
See
had
what
the
I'm saying?
if he had the WBO, I have him at 4. You know, that's what
They ain't no goddamn neck and neck, boy. Terrence Crawford
I
beat the
don't
So
fuck
think
out of
they can make it.
Garcia.
Yeah, if he had the WBO, I'll put him at 4. I can't put him ahead of none of those the guys on the PBC side.
can't do it, man.
I think Earl the only motherfucker that got a shot to beat Crawford at 47, but I just be completely honest with
Nah,
you.
bro.
I think
You
Earl
ain't
the
know
only
your
motherfucker that
say,
got a
but
shot.
I ban if I was from Florida, I ban you from ever coming
Bro,
back to
hey man, we
Florida.
talking facts, bro. Hey man, I
You
gotta
can't
call it
ban that
like I
man 'cause
feel,
that
man.
man ain't going for no damn
I
Keith
banned
Thurman.
him from coming back to Florida, bro. Because that nigga just gonna say he think Earl is the only one. Nigga, Keith
Yeah,
Thurman will beat
yeah.
Terrence Crawford, bro.
I don't think so, bro.
And
I
when
don't. I don't
I
think
hope
so at
they
all.
fight, and when they fight, we got to make some type, but not no money wager, but we got to
Oh,
make some
I'm
type
with
of
it, bro.
money.
Hey, listen. Hey, ask Monty, bro. Ask Monty when we talked about motherfucking Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, bro. Hey, I stand by. Hey, ain't gonna be nothing you niggas can say that's gonna change my opinion about what's gonna happen. I put my money where my mouth is, fam. You ain't gotta worry
I took
about that. I got
I
enough of
took
it to blow too, fam. So you ain't gotta worry about that.
All right. All right, well, bet on that Earl versus Terrence Crawford what gets me there, nigga.
Oh, and I'm definitely gonna do that. As soon as they sign the
Look
contract,
at
you come
this.
see me,
Say,
fam.
hold up. So he show us how he really feels tonight. Well, he show us how he really.
no, we already got that established, Ray. Betting on Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence. Taking all that money, whole
Man,
paycheck.
what this shit this crazy? Say, Zay my God, but money, you gonna win that money because I don't believe nothing he say now. What this nigga just say a while ago, the second thing he said, what did he say a
We
while
talking
ago?
you talking about Abel Sanchez?
Talking about, oh yeah, first he said Abel Sanchez ain't a good trainer. Then he said some more crazy ass shit a while ago.
Yeah,
What did he just
I
say?
ain't crazy. I ain't crazy on
Oh
Abel, bro.
no.
I'm
Oh,
not.
he talking about he think Jeff Horn or something a big Kell
Oh, I
boy.
was just kidding, bro.
Boy,
I
shut
came
your
back and said I
boy
was just kidding about that.
boy
I was just kidding about that.
boy
I think that's a
stop
competitive fight,
playing
but
with
I
me.
was kidding about that shit.
Money, what you rank your welterweight? Terrence Crawford #2,
Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter.
huh? Nigga, you crazy.
Straight like that. Earl Spence,
What
Terrence
about you,
Crawford, Keith
Jay?
Thurman, Sean Porter.
Yeah, same as minus. Same as minus.
Talking about
Well, you
somebody
nigga.
crazy. Crazy because we got Terrence Crawford at #2 and he don't like
He
Terrence
ain't
Crawford.
did shit to
Yeah,
be #2, bro.
same as minus.
He ain't did nothing to be #2, bro. You niggas tripping.
Nigga mad because Terrence Crawford got more skills than Keith Thurman.
He ain't did nothing to be #2, money.
Nigga mad because Terrence Crawford will whoop Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, and Danny Garcia.
Nah, I don't
Oh
think so.
man.
I ain't mad because I ain't got no ties to them niggas. My only ties to Earl Spence. But then he
Yeah,
won't beat them.
I don't think he could whip Keith Thurman either though.
You go beat shit out Keith Thurman. Wide ass. Keith Thurman too wide.
I don't think he could beat Keith Thurman at 147.
Man, Keith Thurman gonna
Keith
rock him,
Thurman,
bro. Keith Thurman will
Keith
stop
Thurman wide
Terrence
ass.
Crawford.
Keith Thurman wide. Can't take a body shot and the ass out.
That's how it's gonna happen. He gonna stop that bitch with a body shot, boy. He gonna hit that bitch to the body, boy. He gonna be a wrap.
That bitch gas out after 7 rounds. Then he go on fumes and try to survive.
You niggas be hating on Keith Thurman, boy.
But
Them
he
niggas
fucking
so
around to stop. He fucking
Just,
around to stop Keith
just like
Thurman in
you
the
had on
12.
Terrence
Y'all would
Crawford.
have something bad to say about that too. After calling Keith Thurman the second best welterweight in the world, he stopped him in the 12. Y'all still would have something to say about it.
Nah, bro, he be somebody like Keith Thurman because he get all my respect.
Yeah. Then I put him at #2.
Hell yeah. He gonna have to
He
beat
got to beat
somebody
that bitch.
like that.
But once Earl beat it, that
Hold on.
motherfucker
This
gonna
is my
retire.
thing right here. Why the fuck when he come out and call Keith, he said he don't see nothing special about Terrence Crawford. Why that ain't a big story? Why
Who
everybody
said
ain't
that?
talking about that? Keith
Who
Thurman
said
Cause none
that?
of
said
motherfuckers,
that.
cause none nobody take Keith Thurman that serious.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Cause you niggas don't. Yeah, you niggas don't want to. Y'all niggas don't want to let him say
Wasn't
that
I the
shit.
one that brought it up tonight? I was the one that brought it up tonight, ain't it?
Man, I don't give a fuck
That shit
about
stood out to me. I was like, what? I was like, come on, bro. I just want to
Nigga,
see him fight him, bro. That's all.
I want to
Man,
see
y'all
nigga
act
fight
like man, y'all act like Keith Thurman ain't no special fighter, bro.
Oh,
Keith
he's
Thurman
special.
can fight, bro. Keith
Thurman
Thurman
ain't
can fucking
Keith
fight,
Thurman
Man,
bro.
money,
Like,
man, your goddamn mind done got so confused and hating on Keith Thurman. You forgot what that nigga
oh
done
my
did.
god.
just like yours with Terrence Crawford, boy.
Nah, bro, I know what Terrence Crawford did. Terrence Crawford ain't never been nowhere, went nowhere. Terrence Crawford was an undisputed
Terrence
champion
Crawford ain't
and
never
won.
been nowhere.
Hold
Went
up.
nowhere.
No,
Guess
he
what?
ain't. No, he ain't
Terrence
never
Crawford
go
had
nowhere.
three
No, what I'm
classes.
saying,
He
no,
got
man, you ain't
47
even
now.
let me
He
finish
never
what
been
I'm
nowhere or
saying.
went nowhere.
I'm talking about he ain't never been absent like Keith Thurman for 2 years. He done been
Man,
around, nigga.
anybody
Let
worried
me
about
finish
keeping
what
out
I'm
the fake
saying.
elbow having that?
No, he done been
he said
around,
faking the
nigga,
elbow.
and it ain't nothing special about that nigga, man. You won't
I
admit that
mean,
nigga niggas talking about Earl get hit. That nigga get hit way more than Earl, boy.
man, this is
Yeah.
boxing. Everybody gonna get hit in
Man, oh
boxing,
no, it
man.
ain't no but nigga. That ain't what I said, nigga. I'm talking about
I ain't coming with
nigga.
all that. I
No,
ain't coming
nigga,
with all
stop.
that good hit
No,
shit. I'm
niggas.
talking about nigga
No,
at
no,
the end.
I ain't trying to hear
Nigga,
that
seen
shit.
that man just that
No,
motherfucking
no,
W at the
nigga, I ain't
end.
trying to hear that. It's boxing
I ain't,
shit. No,
I ain't with
I
all
ain't
that
trying.
police.
No,
Oh,
no,
he get hit.
no.
He get
Yeah,
hit. He get hit more
I
than
am,
him.
nigga. I am because I'm
I
sick
ain't
of
with
this.
all that political
You know
ass
what,
shit.
nigga? I am because I'm sick of this bullshit ass narrative. All these motherfuckers put around the world talking about, oh, Earl
Man,
Spence get hit. Nigga, Terrence Crawford get hit way more than fucking Earl Spence. Fuck you
I don't
niggas
give a
talking
fuck.
about. Let's
I
talk
don't give a fuck
about
about
that
no
shit.
narrative.
No,
I don't
nigga.
give a fuck about no narrative
No,
nobody
nigga.
put out,
No, I
nigga.
want
I'm
to
gonna
talk.
I
No,
say
well,
and
no.
what I
I want to
see.
talk about why
What I say
Terrence
and what
Crawford
I
get
see.
hit
I
with
don't give a
more
fuck.
than Earl Spence.
Everybody gonna get hit in boxing.
Yeah,
Every
yeah,
motherfucker
yeah.
gonna get hit.
Niggas don't
At
want
the
to
end
talk
of the
about
day,
that though.
the only thing that matters is that motherfucking W.
Niggas don't
That's
want
all
to
that
talk
matters.
about that though. Niggas don't
You
want to
mean
talk
talking
about.
about him getting hit more than what the fuck
No,
do they got
no,
to do with
because these
anything, bro?
niggas put out.
He
Well,
getting
I
hit
don't
more than
give.
Earl Spence.
Well,
What?
no, these niggas put out this bullshit ass narrative talking about Earl Spence get hit. What? When? Where? How? Nigga, you seen that nigga get hit, nigga, less than 5 times against Lamar fucking Peterson. Nigga, in one round, you seen Terrence Crawford get hit 15, 20 goddamn times by Benavidez. They talk about how Terrence Crawford got this extraordinary defense. Wow, nigga. They talk about this nigga switch. Every time he switched, Benavidez was popping this motherfucking ass. They gotta talk about special. I'm sick of these niggas throwing this extra shit on Terrence Crawford when it's all field, and these niggas be hating on my nigga Earl Spence. They better got man, nah,
Man, I
fam.
don't give a fuck what no motherfucker say, man. Spence is Spence, Crawford is Crawford. Crawford is a special fighter just like Spence is a special fighter. And it's the
Man,
number one
Crawford
it's
is
the
a
number
good
one fight
fighter.
at welterweight.
Crawford is a
The
good
number one
fighter.
fight at welterweight.
Crawford is a good fighter.
So
He a
you become you
special.
become you
He a
become you become the
special
number one
fighter at
pound for pound.
140. He
You
a
become the number
special
one
fighter
pound
at
for pound fighter
140.
being just a good fighter though, huh?
No,
Okay.
no, he a special fighter at 140, bro. At
Okay. Okay.
147, he gonna show you he just a good fighter. That's it.
Okay. Well he ain't showed me short he ain't showed me shit short chat of not being a special fighter.
So you was overly. So you was just hold up, money. So you the nigga talking about a win is a win, nigga. Stop that money because you know a win ain't just a fucking win. Yeah, you
Nigga,
have to win.
I said at the end of the
Hold
day,
up.
only thing
Can I
that matters
finish,
is that
money? Can I
motherfucking
finish? Then you
W,
can
nigga.
rebuttal. You
That's
talking
what
about
matters, that W,
no? Can
nigga.
I finish? Can I finish? Cuz you the one.
You
I
talking about
understand. You the one talking about a win is a win. Now, nigga, a win ain't just a win. But I do understand what you're saying. At the end of the day, the nigga does have to get the victory. But a win ain't just a fucking win. And you can't sit up here and tell me being a boxing motherfucker that you were just overly fucking impressed by that performance that Crawford put on. Nigga, listen. And I'm gonna be honest with you, nigga. I ride with Earl Spence. Nigga ain't gonna never go against the grain. But I tell the truth, nigga. But I ain't seen nothing but a one-sided fucking affair ever since Earl Spence done been in the ring every goddamn time, bro. One-sided affair. The only person that you could say gave Earl Spence some trouble early was Kell Brook. Because Kell Brook was really a world-class fighter. He was really that welterweight that no other welterweight wanted to fight, including Danny Garcia when he was champion, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter lost to him. You know what I'm saying? So, man, come on, man. Come
right?
on,
When you
man.
finish all that shit, bro, you overexerting yourself. At
Nah,
the end of the
bro.
day, bro, it ain't gonna take away from Terrence Crawford's skill level
Nah,
and what
bro, it
that boy and
does,
what
bro,
that boy
because
can do in
you
that
can't
ring,
tell me,
boy. Because
man,
at
you
the end
can't
of the
tell me.
day, At welterweight, that boy 2-0 with 2 motherfucking knockouts. When you finish talking,
money. See what I'm saying? See,
when
you going off of man. Stop being a statistic.
You trying to go? You doing all this, bro? You trying to tell me about Earl when I already know it? You can't tell me shit about Earl, bro. We talking about
Terrence
tell
you?
And I'm not gonna tell you when. I'm not gonna take away from that man's skill level and what that man did.
Who taking away from him, bro? Nigga, it's about telling the truth. So you, it's about telling the truth. How the fuck am I taking away from his skill level?
Because you're not telling the truth, bro. You talking about he's just an average fighter.
Here at welterweight, nigga. At 140, he is a great fighter at 140, bro.
Nigga went right up and became champion. Come on, bro.
I don't care about the fucking statistics. He didn't look that great against Benavidez, and you can't even say that. Man, you just want to say he's 2-0 with 2 knockouts,
bro. So how many rounds you get Benavidez in that fight, Ray?
Hold up, what you say?
How many rounds you get Benavidez in that fight?
I got to watch it again, but I'm gonna tell you like this.
Benavidez wasn't even close in that fight, bro.
Hold up. So Jay, you were overly impressed by that victory for Terrence. I know Terrence Crawford won. I ain't taking that from him.
Right,
but you were hold up, can I ask Jay a question, money?
The man was impressive, bro.
Jay, was you overly impressed by that win on Terrence Crawford and Benavidez?
I mean, I think he dominated the fight. I mean, I'm not under because you talking from a narrative where this fight was competitive. This fight was not competitive, bro. Like,
man, bro,
that fight wasn't competitive, bro. He might have got 2 rounds, bro. I gave him 2, listen, bro.
That fight was one-sided, but like how I feel, if he was in there with Sean Porter, if he was in there with Earl Spence Jr. or a healthy Keith Thurman, they would have rinsed him off way quicker than 12 rounds. That dude had one leg.
And they giving him credit. They want to give Terrence money. Want to give Terrence Crawford.
You can't knock somebody way against somebody out of there, bro.
Money. You want to give Terrence Crawford all the credit. You won't sit up here and say the narrative of Benavidez really being on one leg, of Benavidez actually fucking tagging Terrence Crawford.
Benavidez got
say that. Only thing you gonna say is Terrence Crawford 2-0 with 2 knockouts, bro.
Man, Benavidez is the taller fighter with range, and he got skills, bro. Come on, man, stop it.
Money,
bro.
you want? No, bro. You ain't gonna say what Benavidez was doing. Only thing you gonna say is Terrence Crawford 2-0 with 2 knockouts at welterweight. You ain't gonna say what was happening.
What you gonna say? You gonna take away? I ain't taking away from what Benavidez did. The man was he's a good fucking fighter, man. He's a good fighter. The man throwing back, correct? Goddamn, the man got skills and the man got it. Rich put this ball on the man got a fucking game plan and he coming out and he fighting Terrence Crawford. He's talking about at the end of the day, the fight was one-sided and Crawford knocked his ass out. What if it's in the 12th or the first round? He got his ass knocked out, bro.
Yeah, we'll come back to that in a minute. I just got some breaking news. WBA suspends Charles 6 months. Heavyweight Manuel Charles suspension stems from positive drug tests prior to bout against Fres Oquendo on September the 29th. I don't know who the fuck Manuel Charles is, but he's suspended.
I was just reading that shit. I don't know who that is.
Emmanuel Charles, is that the heavyweight?
Yeah, that's the heavyweight. He's from upstate New York. He's from upstate New York, fighting out of Florida.
That's heavyweight.
Yeah, but see, money. Yeah. This is my thing. You will sit up here. No matter if it was the 1st or the 12th, nigga. I ain't talking about that. I'm asking you a different question, nigga. Why you don't talk about how that dude was tagging Terrence Crawford, bro?
You talking about tagging him like, he hitting Terrence Crawford? And
money, no, he was tagging his ass.
Hank Lovely hit Terrence Crawford. Gamboa hit Terrence Crawford. Victor Postal hit Terrence Crawford. A lot of motherfuckers hit Terrence Crawford. At the end, the boy made adjustments and he come through with the bro.
Hold up, that was such an impressive, bro. All right. So you want me to say that was such an impressive victory?
Ricky Burns was hitting Terrence Crawford, motherfucker.
So money. So what you saying is
I don't want you to say shit, bro. I'm saying
the
man got his ass out of there in the 12th round, bro. You still can't take away from the victory,
bro.
I'm
asking you. So you saying that was such an impressive victory by Terrence Crawford?
You see how you trying to put emphasis on it? Such a great victory.
I'm just asking. Was that such an impressive victory by Terrence Crawford? I'm asking you that.
Yep, it was a good victory to me, man.
I ain't asked you if it was good, money. See what
It
I'm
was a good
saying?
victory,
You
bro.
see
It
how
was a
you
good
doing?
victory to me,
You see
bro.
how you doing, me, bro? I'm asking you, was that an impressive victory by Terrence Crawford? Oh, no, let me not say that. What do you grade that fight for Terrence Crawford?
I give him a 7.
No, I'm like A, B, C, or D.
I give him a B minus.
Jay?
I was gonna say B plus. It ain't the best I've seen him fight, but I was gonna say B plus.
Jack?
I'll give him a C, man. C
Me too,
plus.
fam. I give him a C. I'm like, y'all, I was more impressed with Terrence Crawford fight against Jeff Horn than I
Yeah.
was
Jeff
against
Horner looked more
Benavidez, bro.
impressive. With Benavidez, he got rocked. Benavidez hit him with a body shot. Then they sent him across the ring. Nobody wants to talk about that.
Money showed them.
That was an off balance shot, bro.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Bro,
Stop it.
Jack,
Stop
you think?
it.
I mean, Jack, you think that was a clean shot that made Terrence Crawford twist like that and jump all the way around the ring, bro?
Yeah,
Seriously, bro.
yeah.
So did
He
you not
got,
see the? Oh my God, bro.
he got,
You,
damn,
bro,
money. He just told you, yeah.
Listen to me, Jack. Listen to
he
me.
got
If
buckle.
that no, Jack, listen to me. If that was a body shot that hurt him and sent him across the ring, why did he get right back on this shit? Right back quick on this shit. It's just
Yo,
like when
yo,
Kell Brook hit. It's
yo,
just like when Kell Brook
Benavidez
hit
couldn't
Earl, and
move.
everybody thought he hurt Earl, but when Earl kind of stumbled and Earl turned his ass to the ropes and started beating the fuck out of him, it was an off balance shot, bro. That wasn't no. Yes, he hit him with the shot, but the shot was off balance that made him push to the side. It ain't no shot that hurt him, bro. That knocked him across the ring, bro. The man jumped right back on offense, like, bro. Come on now, you can't tell me you really thought that was a shot that hurt him.
That shot rocked him. That shit,
It rocked him. It rocked him, Jack.
That shot
Damn,
rocked him.
money. What you want him to say?
I don't want him to say nothing, man. That's his opinion, man.
Damn, money. You trying to change his mind, money?
Yo,
Yeah,
that's
that's why I trying to change his mind, bro. That man.
Damn. I finally got some say, man, usually it be him and Jay on my ass. I finally got somebody.
Listen, I just gotta be honest, man.
You don't know that shot, though.
Yo,
Listen, I can pull a shot up
I
right now,
got
man.
that fight
I
on
shot almost
DVR.
50
I watched
times,
that
man. It
fight.
was an off balance shot, bro.
Say, money, look, what I'm saying is, bro, like, money, you said B, bro. So
No, what I do is, bro, I give
hold up, no, money. You
bro.
said a B minus, bro. You said you gave him a B minus, bro.
Yeah, I might give him a B minus because I seen Crawford do way better than that. That's a fact.
That's what I'm saying, but money, that's a B minus against a dude on one leg, money.
You keep trying to say one leg, man. He's still a fighter, bro. He's still a fighter, bro. It ain't like he sent his leg.
Okay,
like
money, just like
come on,
money,
bro.
just like that dude.
That man's still a fighter, bro.
No, hold up, money. Just like that Argentina motherfucker was still a fight who Jamal Charlo fought, but we know that motherfucker wasn't right. We knew his leg wasn't right.
Yeah.
But that Argentina motherfucker,
yeah.
Hold up, but money argument gonna be but money argument.
Jose Benavidez skills though.
Nah, but money, your argument gonna be, oh, they still got in the ring. They still got in the ring and took the fight. That's what your argument gonna be. Let's talk facts,
No,
man.
that ain't my argument, shit. Because you trying to make that my argument. My thing is this: Jose Benavidez still got skills, bro. He's still tall and long and rangy. The man, he ain't no fucking pushover, bro. You act like Benavidez is just such a
still on one leg.
You making Benavidez to be such a slouch, bro.
Money, he was still on one leg, cuz. Am I lying about that?
It ain't like the motherfucking leg was out like he hopping on one leg.
Money, yes, it was. Money, he couldn't move. You seen that, money. Money, could Benavidez move, money?
Look, at the end of the day, he got his ass hit. And yeah, he could fucking
answer
move.
my question, fam.
Yeah, he could have fucking moved, nigga. He tried to stay right there and going for that shit.
Money, come on,
nigga.
man. Just listen.
I'll tell you what
I'm saying is, money, look. Money.
That nigga was able to move, nigga. Don't make it like he was just motherfucking paralyzed like me. That nigga could move.
Money, listen to me, bro. In boxing, you need both of your legs, fam. And if you can't move one leg
right,
in boxing,
in boxing that you need your legs. I know you need your goddamn legs in boxing.
No, but I know, but he couldn't do what he wanted to do, money. And he couldn't.
Listen, he signed that contract.
See what I'm saying? I told you. See, you see. He said he signed the contract.
He wants
See,
that
money.
paper.
Look, the only reason why I'm doing this, bro, because you don't do that, money.
It
Because
ain't
no, hold on, no.
you're
Listen,
not
let me
doing
say this.
nothing, right?
No,
You
money.
think you're doing so much
No. I'm
crap
saying the
'cause
only reason why I'm saying what I'm saying. You don't do this because you will defend Earl Spence just like you defending Terrence Crawford right now. You'll do Earl Spence the same way. The only reason why I'm doing this is for these other motherfuckers out here, right? Because I get sick of these other because you'll defend the fighters the same way. You don't like to discredit nothing. You will do Earl Spence the same way. Even though we know you think Earl Spence gonna beat Terrence Crawford. But
I
you'll
don't
do
know.
you
I don't.
no
I mean, yeah, I do know. Yeah, I
yeah,
know. I
yeah,
thought
no,
you
I'm just saying.
said,
I'm just saying you'll do it the same way. But what I'm saying is for these other bitch ass motherfuckers out here who have that bullshit ass narrative. I want all these niggas to see Terrence Crawford didn't look that fucking great in that last fight. He didn't. He was getting hit by a one-legged fighter. So
Yeah.
for all you motherfuckers to think he just gonna come up here and do something to Earl, that's a good. He's an average fucking fighter at 147. Average.
I'm quite sure Terrence Crawford say himself that he didn't look like he wasn't that impressed with that
Well,
performance. But at the end of the day,
I can't tell money because he
end of
making
the day,
posts.
look, at the end of
Money.
the day, him and Benavidez had words, and guess what? He knocked his ass out.
Yeah,
So
and that's
I
true.
still
But
want
money,
him to
you
fuck
talking
out,
about
bro.
you? But money, you just said at the end of the day you think Terrence Crawford say that. I can't tell. That nigga on Instagram still poking fun at Benavidez like he just put on a
Because
fucking
Benavidez,
spectacular
right?
performance.
They had words and talking all shit back. Nigga,
Man,
you know it was
Terrence
real beef.
Crawford the one started the racist shit first.
That shit pushed up on him
Man,
first,
he
bro. Stop
started
it,
the
bro.
racist. Man, Terrence Crawford started that racist shit
This
first,
before
bro.
this fight. This before the fight even got made. You remember Benavidez running up on him at the thing, nigga, talking all that shit, talking about Terrence Crawford ducked him and all that shit. You remember all that shit?
Man, money, that ain't got that. That's normal. I'm talking about
That ain't normal,
no,
my ass.
no, money. That's normal fighters
And
talking
first of
shit
all,
to each other.
gonna
I'm
beat the
talking about
Ben burritos.
say
He did
Terrence
knock the
Crawford.
Ben burritos out his ass.
Money. Terrence Crawford started the racist shit, and fuck that shit. I ain't with that shit because
That
if that
wasn't
was a
racist,
black,
baby. Stop
if
it, Ray.
if
Put you
that
on
was
go though,
somebody
bro.
saying something about a black fighter, then we'll
That wasn't
all jump
racist,
up in
bro.
arms.
Oh, wait a
Terrence
minute. Watch, hey,
Crawford.
Jack is
Yeah.
beating the bean. I'm gonna get them bean burritos up out of you. Is that racist, bro?
It was borderline. It was
That's a stereotype, man. Ain't no
That's
racist, bro.
racist, fam.
yeah,
That's stereotyping,
it
bro.
was borderline.
Say,
No,
but
no,
like I'm saying, hold up, like bro, if they
stereotyping.
say, but look, people, if a Mexican fighter say, oh, I'm gonna beat the bananas up out of you,
Nah,
all black
see,
folks gonna jump
now
up
they
in
say they
arms.
gonna beat the chicken. They say they gonna beat the chicken out of him.
The
Then,
fried chicken, yeah, the fried
yeah,
chicken out of you.
see, that's just stereotype. But if you say bananas,
Nah,
bro, we
bro,
know bananas contain the monkeys, bro.
man, whatever, money,
Ray trying to turn it racist, bro. You trying to switch it to racism, bro. You trying to
whatever.
make it racist
No,
when it
Terrence
was
Crawford said some
stereotyping.
racist shit. Hey,
Now
listen,
some people might say it's
man,
racist,
listen,
like, oh, you wet
no,
back, go and
no, no,
go.
I ain't with
What
that
they be
shit
doing already?
because
What
I ain't
Christmas
with
come on
that
here
shit
with,
because
bro?
I grew up. I ain't with that shit because I grew up with a
Man,
lot of
come on, like, quit
Hispanic
trying to be
folks,
so
right?
sensitive, bro.
Nah,
Quit
I ain't,
trying to
it
be
ain't
so sensitive,
sensitive.
bro.
I just
You
grew up
is,
with a
bro.
lot of. Nah, let me say this, money. I grew up with a lot of Hispanic people, right? I did. That's the
Yeah, but
culture down here in Texas.
I
We
even
all grew
asked,
up to.
I even asked
No,
Mexicans at my school, bro, was that
no, but
racist? They
look,
told me
money.
that
But
racist.
look, I'm telling you, but it's more of a culture down here, bro, in Texas. I grew up with Mexicans, and you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna like it if somebody beat the burrito out of you. That sounded racist as shit to me. You know what I'm saying? And Terrence Crawford need to be held fucking accountable for that shit. And I ain't mad at Benavidez because Benavidez had every right to fire back at Terrence Crawford for initiating that racist ass shit he said at first.
Right now, you're going all the way to this shit, bro.
No, I'm
Back
just
on
being.
the bean
Hey, Zach,
burrito.
am I right or wrong about that, though, fam?
It was a borderline racist statement.
No,
Come on,
that's
man.
stereotyping, bro.
Come on.
Stereotyping is meaning like they just eat meat, just like us. Like, are we the only people that eat chicken? Yes or no, bro?
No, we ain't. But shit, we know what.
Stereotyping, bro.
Bro,
It's
come
just
on, man.
you say I'm
You
gonna
know,
beat the
black. You
bean
know they
burrito.
say, man.
It's
Come
like
on,
you
bro.
saying the Mexican, the only
You know.
person that eat bean burritos, bro. It's stereotyping.
Come on, bro. It's like I can't. They gonna be like, If we say, "Oh, I'm hungry," they be like, "Oh, you want some chicken? You gonna eat you some chicken, ain't you?" Come on, fam. Come on, money, man. Come on, beat the burritos, bro. Them Mexican people, bro. I don't respect that shit, and that's one reason why I don't really rock with Terrence Crawford like that either, fam. I mean, I like him. He in 147. He going up against my guy Earl Spence. That's what that is. But I don't. If he won this division, I rock with him still. But I got a little disdain from him because that was some ignorant ass shit for him to say, fam. And I think people need to recognize that because if that's another color fighter saying that about a black fighter, then we're gonna jump in arms about some shit. So if we gonna play the game fair, let's play the game right. We can't jump up and say, "Oh, it's racist," and then when somebody else say something, we just look at it like, "Oh, no, nah, it ain't none of that." No, let's call it for what it is. Terrence Crawford was outlined. Do I think he a racist? No, but he said some racist ass shit. All facts.
I don't think that was racist on myself, bro. I just think it
Uh,
was stereotyping.
Well, I like Terrence Crawford though, but I'm excited about the cruiserweight division. Tony Bell, you got beat up. You said it, money. You said he was gonna get beat up like that, but then you also told me that it was a close fight though.
No, yeah, it was a good fight, man. Tony Bellew, he fought his ass off in that fight. It's just he got his ass off that punch and then see he came out early on. Like I said, he gonna try to leave it all on the line, but then after Usyk started heating up on his ass, bro, he heated up on him, and the punches got to coming with them angles, and they got to bend too much for Tony Bellew because Usyk pace, his pace wasn't slowing down at all. He was getting better as the fight was going on and shit, and that's
Hey,
just what
what's up?
happened.
And let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all this. What's up with this Indingo, whatever the fuck his name is? Is that motherfucker good as good as advertised?
Who Ray?
That Indung, whatever his name is, you know that African dude or something?
Oh, the
Lower class
heavyweight.
white. Here,
Yeah, he's a heavyweight,
nah,
right?
nah, he a lower class weight. He a champion though. Ndangu or something. What's his
I don't
name?
know.
You remember we was talking about him last time, bro?
And what weight
It's like
class, man?
he got to be at like one. He under 126, bro. Remember that
You ain't talking
motherfucker had
about
just
Dogbo, is you?
who?
You talking about Dogbo?
Yeah, him.
On you want to fight with man? Dogbo a beast, bro. That
So he as
motherfucker
good
an
as
animal, right?
he as good as advertised.
Yeah, Dogbo a good one. He a hell of a fighter, bro. That motherfucker fight his ass off. That's he knocked out Jesse Magladino ass for that title. He got dropped, but he got back up and finished his ass.
Dogbo's his name.
Dogbo, yeah, Isaac Dogbo.
I gotta look
Yeah,
him up.
hell of a fighter, bro. Junior featherweight, 122 pounds. Yeah, he want the little top names, the Daniel Romans and the Ray Vargas and the TJ Doheny's and shit.
They from Guyana. Okay. Oh, he young
Yeah, yeah,
too.
yeah.
He
You ain't
young.
never seen him fight, Jack?
Nah. 24 years old. I'm looking at him
Ray, you
right
ain't never
now.
seen him fight neither?
I seen them fight a little bit. I seen them fight a couple of fights.
Wow, he young too. 24.
Ray, I know you seen. You had to see him knock out Jesse Magladino, Ray.
I
You had
seen
to
them
see.
fight dog, bro. I seen that.
Yeah, that
Hey, are
motherfucker
you
was.
a Jets or a Giants fan,
Nah, I'm
Jack?
a Cowboys man.
Are
Nah,
you a Cowboys fan, Jack?
yeah, man, Cowboys man.
Hell yeah.
I grew up. I grew up off of Emmitt Smith and Michael Irvin, man.
That way. Money a cow. He grew up a Cowboys fan too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That
I'm a
nigga,
Cowboys.
Yeah,
that's
Deion
crazy money.
Sanders. Yeah, Deion
Hey,
Sanders. You
hey, we
know.
had some little people in the chat. Them I want to say Crawford the best all around boss Kevin. He'll say nobody won't smoke with that motherfucker from Omaha.
Who
Sammy
said that?
on he a big dog. Who is a campo? Fuck Thurman by saying Thurman the second best boxer. Kevin, I don't like the fact that these motherfuckers act like Turnbull Crawford is a nobody and don't exist. As soon as he get his hands on any of them PBC fighters, he will make an example.
Who said
Kevin
that?
Thurman ain't no fucking Floyd. Talk that shit, money. Man down. Pray for Mikey.
Who said that?
Kevin Hill. We got Kevin Hill, Samuel Arnold.
Samuel Arnold, that's my guy. You know, that's the St. Louis dude I was telling you about.
Yeah.
He got a son fighting 138 in the amateurs. They finna get ready to go to
He
Utah.
said fuck Thurman. Samuel Arnold.
Sam Arnold Jr.
He said fuck Thurman.
Yeah, he texted me while we was on this live, bro. I didn't know he was watching us on here. I wonder why he said Crawford done beat the shit out of Thurman.
It just came out of nowhere, huh, Ray? Ray, what the fuck
Mm-hmm.
is he talking about? This nigga know we talking
Yeah.
about this shit. But yeah, though, man, we've been on this long enough. I'm ready to wrap it up.
All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And a good one.
Yes,
Been a
it
great
was.
one, bro.
Yes,
You know what
sir.
I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Go and let people know where they can find you at, Jack.
I'm on Instagram, Jakalfitness, Facebook, Shalom Jones. That's pretty much it, man. Thanks a lot, guys.
YouTube?
Oh yeah, YouTube. I'm on Jakalfitness AWD approved media.
And I see them numbers, and I see them subscribers going up, boy. I
Oh
see
yeah,
them
yeah, yeah.
subscribers going up.
Yeah, they moving. Shout out to my guy, Famous Athletics, man.
Oh
He
yeah.
been helping me
Hey,
out. You
hey,
know what I'm
hey.
saying? That's my guy, man.
Let them know who you is, Mr. 214, where they can find you.
Man, y'all know how I'm rocking, man. Y'all can find me on Instagram, Mr._IOTBA. Y'all can find me on YouTube. I got a new name. It's IOTBA What's Poppin'. We finna get back on YouTube and go hard. You know, I'm just a Facebook king and I can't stay off that motherfucker. But on Facebook, it's KARRAY Bradshaw. Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Jack. You know what I'm saying? AWD approved. I'm also a member of that team, Spence, so it don't make no sense.
That's
You
right.
understand me?
That's right. That way, like you
That
said.
That
way,
part.
you understand
Like my
me?
nigga Ray said, the best doing it on Facebook. It ain't another boxing channel out there that's touching heels. You understand me? Nothing.
So you know,
Nothing
and
on
that's what's
Facebook.
crazy, bro. Like you know what's crazy? I get like I don't look. This is what I say right here, money. Like everybody got their own talents, right?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Everybody could be as talented as they could be, right? But it's a
yeah.
lot of
Right.
niggas who started in ILTBA boxing talk, right? A lot of niggas who on YouTube right now who started in ILTBA boxing talk, and ain't no need to say their name. But you know, I blessed this boxing game with a lot of talented niggas. You know, who I seen first, who I jumped on to help them get their weight up, and you know how it go. But niggas know what's popping. I'm a big dog in this boxing game. For real. Like I've
Big
been doing
facts.
this. Like man, I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, cause when I went up to Brooklyn in January 2017 for that Earl Spence versus Lamar Peterson fight, I'm all the way in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? And Brooklyn showed me how Brooklyn do. Mr. LTBA, just a local joker walking around. Everybody stopping me in Brooklyn, showing me love, man. That's how I knew it was real. But shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, who done ever started on LTBA, who don't like to give Mr. LTBA his credit, you know what I'm saying, for blessing this boxing game with a lot of talented motherfuckers out of here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all.
Big facts. Big facts. Y'all can
Yeah.
find me on Instagram at Monty_the writer, on Facebook at Monty Brown, and right here on Monty Brown TV. You understand me? Y'all subscribe, man. Show love one time for the one time. You dig? Y'all know what it is. It's the NSBC movement. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Y'all hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, man. We out this bitch.
That way.
Peace.